it show that, hey, Joe Burrow, we hear you. We know you need some help on that defensive side of the ball, and don't be so upset with us, and everything's going to turn out all right.
Yeah, it's going to be great, Joe.
And then you're like, well, he got Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Well, guess who's not getting tagged? Yeah. He's free agent. So let's see what happens. Bengals are letting a pass rusher of his caliber walk, which doesn't, Now, listen, everything that happens.
All right, everybody, welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason. That's M. Ireland is on his way. Michael Thompson's roaming around here somewhere. Pepe is going to stop in. It's going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
It's a totally different show when we have a full house like we have today.
I think, like what my John likes to describe it as, a sports bar. You don't know who's going to come in.
That's
you can
true.
Talk about anything.
Plus it's Live Imaging Tuesday.
Chris
Is Chris not doing it?
He's sick. So
is he sick?
Yeah, he's under the weather. So
right,
that's why we'll probably have a generic intro again. So you're ready to play the
get ready to play the other stuff. Yeah.
But we were talking as Michael was leaving. He's like, I'm going to take a call from the bathroom. I got to say, I don't understand why people do this. So the women's room is all stalls. Obviously,
right,
that's
sure.
what women's rooms are. About 10 stalls in that range.
Are there really? There are
lots of
10 stalls in there? We only have 3 in our
Exactly.
can. Yeah.
Well, because you have to use a stall if you're
correct.
But I sit down in my stall, whatever. The person that comes in after me goes, everything's open.
Right.
Every single stall is open.
Yeah.
They decide to go to the one right next to me.
Okay.
I can't conceptualize why somebody would do that.
That's weird.
I don't understand it.
That is weird. Who would choose the one that's next to somebody?
What crazy person would do that?
Like, I go out of my way to have my own space.
Exactly. We're all doing our business. We're all doing our best. Like,
yeah, it's weird.
It's the same time. It's just, it ruins the experience. And so I get really worked up about it.
Right. See, this reminds me of, for some reason, of parking my car.
Yes.
And I cannot stand it when somebody is over the line.
Yeah.
And then I have to park wrong in order to take that spot.
And maybe they'll leave next, and then people
They'll
think that
leave,
you're the
then
one.
I look like the dumbass, and the one next to me is the one complaining about me. It's just park between the lines.
This is very Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It is.
Today.
I think there's been an episode.
Okay,
yeah.
So I swim a lot in the morning.
Okay.
So this morning specifically, to let you know about the intricacies of like lap swimming in LA. In general, it's kind of like pickup basketball, where it has its own kind of like rules and codes of conduct. So at this place, if you, it's a very busy time in the morning, so you're usually sharing a lane. You split the lane down the middle, and you go someone on the right side, someone on the left side.
Sure.
If it's really, really busy and all the lanes are doubled up, then you go into 3 people and then just circle swim.
Okay.
And at the beginning of of my workout today, no one's sharing my lane. Great, I have my whole lane to myself. Then some guy comes in 20 minutes late and then is like, oh, can we add 2 more people to this lane? And I'm like, what? And then they proceed to not know how to swim. And then, so now
they don't know how to swim?
Well, they don't know how to swim well. And then now
is this some organized thing you go to?
Kind of, not really. It's basically pickup basketball.
Okay, got
it.
So
I would describe it more like that than it is like you have varying levels of ability in the same place, but no one has like a structure about it or whatever. And it just pissed me off this morning.
Yep.
And then someone also parked really close next to me. And then someone in the bathroom sat next to me. It's just, I feel like Larry David today, and everything's going wrong.
So I want to ask you, I finally saw the finale to Industry.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough one.
It is a tough one because
a beloved character that you've been rooting for this entire time does something unforgivable, and something that will not be. You can no longer redeem them from this.
And
they
then
are
he
gone
just
to the dark side.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying he?
Oh, him.
Oh, I'm saying her.
Oh, I was saying him, Eric.
Oh, you're not in the finale then.
Oh yeah, I am. He went the week before, but Harper was really bummed that he couldn't be there to share when they sold out the position.
I don't think you're at the finale.
I am.
Did you? I'm talking about Yasmin.
Yeah, Yasmin, right?
I think she. Okay, so okay. Now I get what you're
By
trying
the way,
to say.
Everybody told me there was a shocking thing. I did not notice a shocking thing in the finale. What was the shocking thing? Yasmin?
That she turned into Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, well, that
she's starting up
it is true.
Group
she's becoming
of
a brothel,
women that are
exactly. Okay,
using. That's what I'm.
Okay, yeah.
You're saying that's not shocking?
Well, no, I was talking about the other shocking thing, the thing that he got.
But we found out about that 2 weeks ago.
Right, but Harper was very upset because he couldn't be there when they sold out the position on Tinder.
Okay.
Not Tinder, Tender, right?
I think the unredeemable part. Yes, obviously Eric's unredeemable, but I think I've already gotten to that point.
Yes.
Yasmin doing what she did after the penultimate episode when you think that her and Harper are getting back together again. This is super spoilers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But and then in the finale, to seat Harper where she did.
Yes.
To know who these people are.
Right.
To think that Harper would just go along with this, as well as there are so many layers to how absolutely corrupt Yasmin has turned into a dark pit of a person.
Yeah.
And it is incredible. But the whole season of Industry, each episode feels like there's so much plot.
Yeah.
You're just barreling through plot.
Yeah.
Every episode is that. This season has been a little clunky at times, I felt, but I'm always interested.
I'm always in on Industry. Now, who is coming back for Industry season 5? I would imagine Yasmin and Harper.
Yeah,
will
Yasmin
be back.
and Harper, and then probably Kit's character.
You think Kit Harington's coming back?
I think he'll be
sort
back.
of a mess.
I think that the politicians that were introduced will be back. But every year, every season of Industry, they kind of wipe the slate.
Yeah.
But the next season's the final season.
But the show is definitely about Harper and Yas.
And it kind of has been since its inception. But yeah,
it's interesting to see a show where it's two women who are kind of the primary characters, the primary movers in a series.
The show is very Mad Men. The show has been saying it and directly going. So the final line of this episode is a direct reference to season 5 finale of Mad Men, where they ask Don Draper, "Are you alone?" They ask Harper, "Are you done?"
Yeah.
And then it leads to the next season. So every season previously, they've basically made the finale of a series finale.
Yep.
They knew that they were going to get another season, so they made this more of a push to the final season.
Yes.
I love this show. I wish more people watch this show.
Ireland's somewhere in the middle of it.
Yeah. I'm glad he missed all of this.
Yeah.
Because he would
we would have spoiled the whole thing for him. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Ghislaine thing has been coming for a mile away if you know Ghislaine Maxwell's story.
Yes.
You knew that Yasmin is a direct comparison.
Yes. Yeah. All right. There you have it. There's a little Industry. There's a little Etiquette. There's a little Larry David. And there's a little Michael Thompson, Pepe Mantilla, John Ireland coming up on the show. We are going to stick with you on the YouTube. You can also listen on the radio and on the app. See you in a minute.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
When Mason and Ireland start breaking down the boss with MT, you know things could get off track.
Bruce Springsteen is not like a classic sounding singer, but as a lyricist, he's maybe the greatest ever.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, the Nebraska album
in
right
Rock
bass.
Man, right?
Yeah. He sound like he's constipated when he sings.
Well,
he's got a certain growl to him. Philadelphia.
Music, sports, and everything in between. Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on ESPN LA.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying... just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on. Mason pulled a Mason and called in sick on the day of the show. Let's get it, yo. Mason and Ireland right now.
Good afternoon.
Did Morales mail it in again?
Yes. He's sick, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Morales is a little under the weather. Thoughts and prayers. We are by the way, you never know with him.
Right. He might be dead.
He could be. Coming up next for you, we've got Michael Thompson. We've got Pepe Mantilla. We've got Lakers basketball. We got all that stuff going on. John, you rolled in here. This is important. Tonight, by the way, is not a pushover. Michael Thompson better not put this game in the refrigerator because New Orleans is not in a tank mode. They have no reason to tank because they don't have their number one pick.
Right. They sent it to Atlanta in the Derek Queen deal.
Yep.
And Zion was on with Malika Andrews yesterday for NBA Today. And he says he's playing today.
Yes.
The team may have other ideas because they constantly, for whatever reason, don't play him.
Right.
But it's in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, no, everybody.
Let the dude play.
Everybody gets healthy when the Lakers
right.
are
we're the great elixir.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's why if you have tickets to the game, you should go because Zion is like a football player playing basketball.
Yes.
Really good. He just can't stay on the court. He has, get a load of this, he has missed 56% of his games in 7 years.
And yet this is still a guy you would say.
He's a max guy.
This is still a guy you would say, oh, I want him on my team.
You know, I waver on that. Michael's here today.
Yeah,
we'll see when Michael gets in here. Michael and I both love Zion.
Oh, he's fun to watch. I mean, the way he
game.
bounds through the key, he's fun.
If I could get him without giving up too much, I would do it. I would roll the dice, but I wouldn't give up an all-star player for him.
But think about it.
I wouldn't trade Austin Reeves for Zion.
But would you use your cap space, because the Lakers have a bunch of that, and we're talking theoretically here, would you use your cap space on a guy who's only played or has missed 56%?
He's only played in 44% of his games since he's been in the NBA.
Now, would you dedicate cap space to him? And it's a lot of cap space. No. Your answer is no. Your answer is absolutely not.
The reason I probably wouldn't is for some reason, New Orleans maxed him. 5-year max.
Right.
Now, Michael knows more about this than I do, so he'll ask you. He had a weight clause in there.
Okay.
I think he missed it.
Oh, he missed his weight clause?
That would void some of the money. So he had a weight clause and he had a games played clause, both that affects his current
He
deal.
has to stay below 295 pounds, and he must pass 6 check-ins per season, and it could result in reduced guaranteed money.
Right. So if that guaranteed money came down and I could get him for, let's say he's probably making, about $40 million a year. If I could get him for 25, I'd roll the dice.
Yeah. God.
You wouldn't at all.
I would not.
Would you do it for 15?
Yeah. Now you're talking more like it.
That's flushing money down the toilet.
But it really
Zion is not a dependable player in the NBA at all.
Right. But when he plays, he's unbelievable.
Right. But the point
I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
That will do this. The reason the Warriors were able to kind of build a dynasty is that after his rookie contract, they almost let go of Steph Curry. He had bad ankles.
Right.
And so they were able to get him, I think it was 4 years, $44 million on his second contract.
Right.
And then he became Steph.
Right.
So that would be why I would roll the dice on Zion that he could figure out this injury issue and become Zion. But you've already decided no.
I don't think so.
Steph was hurt all the time in his first 4 years, all the time, and Zion is a little longer, 6 years.
But think about it. You just said it. He's missed 56% of the games.
Yes.
I would not dedicate money in my salary cap structure for Zion.
I'm sorry. As opposed to Steph Curry, which seems like just the way in which his ankle was constructed as just his body, he Zion clearly has discipline issues.
Mm-hmm.
That he can't stay underweight, which then leads to different kinds of injuries.
Before we fat shame Zion, he is in New Orleans base where the food is
The food is delicious in New Orleans. There is no city in the country I would rather eat in than New Orleans.
And conversely, the worst possible place out of 30 teams Zion could have gone.
Correct. Yeah. Have you been to New Orleans, Brian?
I have not. Want to, though.
Em?
Oh, Brian, you would love
I've
it.
been there.
The food
that
is so
a
friggin'
party
delicious
town.
in New Orleans. And I love that they've got like a drive-through hurricane window where you can get a hurricane
Okay, hot take.
on takeaway.
All the food tastes the same.
No, wrong.
Every New Orleans restaurant is good, but it all tastes the same. They all have the same menu, and they all
Wait a minute,
serve the same
do
things.
not Italian restaurants all taste the same virtually? Do not Mexican
Sure.
restaurants all taste essentially
Similar,
the same?
But if
not
I
all
go
the
to
same.
one New Orleans restaurant, I've been to them all.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I don't agree. I
Like,
think
if
New
I
Orleans-
go to Slay, it's a major upgrade over Olive Garden.
Correct.
So there's varying
Yeah, there are
degrees
different
of
levels, but
Yeah.
I think New Orleans is a great food town, despite what Emily says.
So let me lend some perspective on the Steph
on
thing.
the food? Oh, no. On the Steph
Okay, his rookie year when he was 21, he started 77 games and played 36 minutes a game, and they said, we got something. Year 2, 74 games. So only missed 8. Pretty good. Year 3 is when they, as it turns out, got lucky.
Yep.
He only played, because of his ankles, he only played in 26 games, and he started only 23. So then they were able to extend him, and then he became Steph. Started led the league in three-point shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row.
Right.
And Clay, who was on his team, was second.
Okay, so let me ask you, how often does that happen that a guy plays 4 seasons with a bunch of injuries and all of a sudden becomes really healthy and has a long Hall of Fame career?
I'm trying to think of another example of that.
I don't know that there is one.
Steph's probably the most famous example, but
is there another example, or is he the outlier?
I don't know if we would attribute it to injuries, but there are a lot of late bloomers. For example, Chauncey Billups bounced around the league for a long time until he got to Detroit with Larry Brown, with the right coach. Then he became Finals MVP.
But it was not an injury thing.
Yeah, but he just wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference, though, between developing on the floor and not getting onto the floor.
Right.
You can't develop when you're not playing.
Okay, so if I told you we can sign Zion.
Yes.
And he's going to play 60 games, 60 out of 82.
Are they in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we have them for the playoffs, yeah.
So this year, Zion is on pace to play 65 games.
But do you want to bet on a guy who's got a long injury history?
Question.
I do not. It's not just one injury. It's not like he had one. It's like a constant, ongoing. And by the way, when you have to put
if Michael's back there yet.
If you have to put a weight clause in a contract, doesn't that say something about the player? If you have to say, show up here weighing more than 295 and we're voiding part of your contract, isn't that an indication of who that guy is, that you actually have to put that in his deal?
I think
he doesn't have the self-discipline to show up, be in shape, and be at the right weight.
I think it's a fair question that you're asking. But what I would say that makes this uniquely a Zion problem is they're convinced, the Pelicans are convinced, the weight problem's leading to the injury problem. In other words, they think that he is carrying too much weight, and that's why he keeps pulling his hamstrings. So,
but why isn't that in Zion's head? Why isn't Zion saying, they're telling me,
oh, good.
Oh, good. Here he comes.
Michael lends some perspective
a man
to this.
with no weight problems at all.
And has never had an
thin as a rail.
What's amazing, when all these Showtime Lakers were there for the Pat Riley thing, the thing Michael blew off and stayed up in his seat.
Yeah. Did you blow that off?
Yeah, I didn't go, because only legends should be on a half-court parents with riles.
Right, but here, I'm very anxious on your perspective of this. Mace just asked me a question. I'll put it to you. If Zion was available.
Yes.
And you could get him for
a first
less
round pick.
than the max.
A first round pick.
But I mean, you got to
But you
got
to pay him, right? So right now he's a max deal.
Instead of $50 million, he wants $30.
I'll give it to him, but he has to stay in shape to get us money.
So you would put the weight clause
in
there,
yes.
I think you and I are the same. I would roll the dice on him. Emily says it's like flushing money down the toilet.
I think he's one of the most entertaining players in the league when
but
healthy,
you just
but
said
he's
you
just
would
not healthy.
You would not do.
I would not.
Mace wouldn't take him for $20 million.
No, absolutely not.
No, you just you got to put incentive there. You got to stay in shape if you want to get paid.
Okay, so think about it. The Lakers have got $51 million. Do they want to dedicate half that to Zion?
Yes.
No.
I would take a chance on him. He's 22.
He's 22 and he's played.
No, he's not 22 anymore.
He's missed
23. Ooh, so
he's
old.
missed
25,
56% of his games.
But
he's more likely to not play than he is to play.
You know, Barkley used to be out of shape for a long time, and Moses Malone told him he's got to get his butt in shape. So I think Zion could be saved. I'd take a chance.
Yeah, I would not.
Mace, he's 20.
You got to get this right. You've got to get this right
this
this summer. That's not right.
Do a short-term deal.
It is incredibly risky.
It is so risky.
But I'm with Michael.
It's like you always bring up the Joel Embiid thing. No.
Oh, that's
no
another
Joel
one.
Embiid.
That's another one, Michael, and I
That's
would,
why I brought it up.
Yeah.
No on Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
If you could get him for, again, your price, bring him on,
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
that dude is talented.
Well, what percentage of his career games has he played?
Oh, yeah. He's probably worse
less than Zion.
Probably worse
exactly.
than Zion. You're basically turning it into a mash unit.
You don't have to give Zion $50 million or $40. You could give him 25 or 27 and say, now you got to stay in shape to collect this. And he'll be motivated.
Well, he's got a weight clause. He gets weighed in 6 times a year, a season, and he's got to weigh less than 295. By the way, does that not say something about who he is?
He's not a free agent, though, is he?
No, he signed a max contract. Does that not say something about his character, his competitiveness, all that stuff?
Michael, I'm rethinking my Embiid position now that I just looked it up.
No.
Okay, first of all, Embiid's 31. So he's 6 years older than Zion. Here's the amount of games he's played in the last 3 years. 39, 19, 33. Yeah, I mean, he's not even playing half the game.
Yeah, can't do it. But you know what would be interesting? I would be interested to see what that team looks like if Embiid is in for the playoffs. Because I'll tell you what, they would be pretty good. If Paul George comes back, they've got Embiid.
VJ Edge comes really good.
VJ Edge. They've got Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey's most underrated player in the NBA.
Who's terrific.
Yeah.
I mean, that team would be really dangerous in the postseason, especially if Embiid and Paul George are healthy.
I don't think anybody is arguing that Tyrese Maxey could be first-team All-NBA this year. But look at his numbers.
Yeah.
He's in the conversation. Because it's positionless, he has a chance.
Well, I think he's going to be.
Because SGA, if he hits 65 games, is in for sure. Cade Cunningham's in for sure. Luca's probably in.
Yeah.
But look at Maxey.
But probably not first team. I think he's going to be. I think I heard Zach Lowe say he's got him third team.
Did the NBA get rid of first, second, and third teams and just do 15 guys?
No,
or they still keep it first, second,
they still have
it's all
first,
tied
second,
to
third.
money.
Yeah, because if
you make all NBA, you get it's the same whether it's first, second, or third team. Doesn't matter.
You
You're
can't
all
tie
NBA.
it to first team,
Nope.
second team,
If
third team.
All 15 players are the same as from first team to the third team.
By the way, you know what tell me what you think of this. They are calling obviously Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe is the rookie.
Edgecombe.
They call it VJ Max. What do you think?
I like that.
VJ Max.
Yeah, I like it.
That's great.
It's kind of good.
Not as cool as Wembanyama and Luke Cornette, though.
So, Mace,
you know what they call those guys?
No, what do they call them?
French vanilla.
French vanilla. I like that.
Okay, so I'm looking at Maxey's numbers this year.
Yep.
He leads the league in minutes played per game, 38.5. Okay.
The anti-Zion.
Yeah. He averages 2 steals a game. Okay. Which is high. Like the guy who leads the league in steals averages 3. He averages 29, 7, and 4 as a guard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really, really good.
Yep.
He's
underpaid too. How much is he making? Isn't he making?
Well,
only
he's
like 20?
he's in the early part of his
I know
payroll clock,
so
right?
You're onto something suggesting that if they could get Embiid healthy, they'd be a very tough.
They'd be scary, and I think they'd be like the 6 playing the. Somebody's going to get screwed at
but
the
it's
top.
like saying if Anthony Davis was healthy. You know, these people always have these.
Yeah, no,
questions
it's
around
true.
them.
It's true.
Yeah, it's risky. By the way, right now, I'll let you change your answer as many times as you want before the playoffs start. Who's coming out of the East?
Tell you next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes And all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
What's on tap today on ESPN LA? Lakers are home tonight to host the Pelicans. The Lakers countdown to tip-off. With Beta Duran starts at 6 p.m. with tip-off at 7:30. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or on crystal clear digital audio in the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
This March, while the brackets are busted, somebody will be breaking away in a brand new BMW at Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all March long for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing just by using their Unity by Hard Rock card. Join us for exciting promotions, big wins, and your shot at driving off in serious style. Hard Rock Casino Tajon, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. Everyone loves the new 2026 Toyota Electric BZ XLE that has a range of over 300 miles. You can drive one away on a 36-month lease with any old free and clear trade down for only $239 a month. That's a $36,000 car that needs no gas. No cash required. Just drive any old car, truck, or van you own outright in the Wonders Toyota or Northridge Toyota and drive out with a $239 lease payment.
2026 Toyota BZ XLE FWD. Offer good on any BZ model in stock with an MSRP under $36,650. Over 10 to choose from. Lease excludes tax, title, license, and dealer fees.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice-proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
No, I am Captain Spicy.
You are not Captain Spicy.
I am Captain Spicy.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Absolutely full of crap.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I like this.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
All right, what's going on, people?
Why are you playing this, BC?
Is there a reason?
I like this song.
The dance mix about fun.
It's always on my mind by the Pet Shop Boys.
I know.
It's
like
good.
This was recorded before you were born.
Yeah, but I love this song.
This is so 80s.
Yeah,
so
I like
80s.
the 80s.
So you asked me a question going into the break. Who's coming out of the
Michael.
East? And I've narrowed it down to 3 teams. It's going to be either Detroit, Boston, or Cleveland. Cleveland is sort of the sleeper. I watched Detroit lose to San Antonio, and it kind of shook me a little bit. I originally thought it was going to be all Detroit. I think it's now I'll root for Detroit, but I think it's going to be Boston.
Michael, I think it is going to be Boston, and because I think if they get in a 7-game series with Detroit, Boston has multiple scoring options, and Detroit has one and a half. I'll give Jalen Duren a half. If you had to bet the Thompson compound on who's coming out of the East, who would you put it on?
Everybody healthy?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm going back to the Ritz-Carlton in Cleveland.
Really?
Been there 4 years in a row, and I think I'm going back again this year with the Lakers.
I don't think Boston loses a series to Cleveland. I just don't.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Everybody's
Neemias Queta is super underrated, and now they have Vucevic backing him up. So they in essence have.
Although Vucevic doesn't seem to fit well into what they're doing.
He'll figure it out. But basically, what you have
it's way more Queta than it's.
What you have is 48 minutes of solidified play at center. Like the Lakers, you would think between DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes, they would get about 48 minutes. But DA is so inconsistent that it breaks down to about 30.
And Maxi Kleber has to come in and run the second shift with him.
Right.
Yeah, I think Boston, I'll be interested to see what it looks like when Jason Tatum comes back. A lot of people think he'll come back at the end of the week, is what I heard. And everybody's like, "Oh, I don't know. Is it going to fit? Is it going to work?" These guys have played together for years. I mean, it's going to be seamless when he comes back.
And as much as it would pain me to do it, I do not have a vote for NBA postseason awards. Ramona, who's filling in for me tomorrow, does. So you can ask her this. Michael, I was thinking that J.B. Bickerstaff was an absolute lock for Coach of the Year. I think Joe Mazzulla is now going to be right there with him.
Yeah.
For doing what he's done without Tatum.
But I still think it's Bickerstaff, but you're right. He's in.
But keep this in mind. At the end of last year, because the Celtics got sold, they had to get under the luxury tax. So they got rid of Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, Luke Cornett, whole bunch of people. And then Tatum went down for the year.
Right.
He was actually already down. He got hurt in the playoffs last year. So that's 4 rotation players from their championship team 2 years ago and 4 from everybody that played last year.
Right.
Didn't even phase them. They might finish with the best record in the East. Matter of fact, Coach of the Year might come down to who has the best record. If it's Mazzulla, you give it to him, and if it's Bickerstaff, you give it to him.
Who would you vote for, Michael? Bickerstaff, Mazzulla?
Mazzulla. Because when he had more to overcome. Bickerstaff's had a healthy roster. He had his best player go down. He's got him in championship contention. Yeah, he's the guy.
Mace, do you know who J.B. Bickerstaff's lead assistant is?
No.
Luke Walton.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. That's great. There's a piece of sound I want to play here. Hang on a second. Let me just tee this up.
Boston.
Okay, that's
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Well said.
Just wanted to get that out of the way. So did you see the little back and forth between Luca and JJ Redick the other day?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it live. I saw it, what do you call it, in real time. No big deal. People just make guys do that all the time with their coaches. No big deal.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I don't think
I actually think it could be when you air everything out, when you get in your first knockdown drag out, sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Didn't Rich Paul talk about this on his pod?
Yes, he did, in fact. Here is that.
That leads to a healthy relationship because that means that there's a profound respect for the player, and there should be a profound respect for the coach. And I think it ultimately leads to a healthy relationship. I've been around enough coaches to see them challenge the star players. Dean Smith did it. Mike Krzyzewski did it in colleges. John Thompson did it. Tom Izzo does it all the time. We know what Bobby Knight did to the best players. When you go to the NBA, I've seen it from Spo. I've seen it from Tyronn Lue. I've seen it from guys like Pat Riley and Steve Kerr, all championship
Phil Jackson.
Coaches, Phil Jackson. So that's, I think when things happen in such a media robust environment that we're looking for the drama of it all, and we want to talk about the drama of it all. But the reality of it is, hey, these guys are getting paid a lot of money to do a high-level job. The fact that on a given night that there's care shown and there's passion shown and there's a competitive nature shown, I think that's healthy.
Yeah, I think that if there were problems, you probably wouldn't confront them that way.
Right.
But they understand each other and they know where everybody's coming from, and it seems like it's healthy and productive.
He doesn't yell at his team enough.
You think so?
Some of the defense they don't play. Come on.
I just don't think they're equipped to play defense.
Sure they are. You don't have to be the fleetest of foot.
They are
you can
not.
you know how to position yourself, get a position.
They can play some team defense, but honestly, if the Lakers go anywhere, it's going to be because they start scoring big. They are going to go somewhere based on their offense because I don't think they have the tools to be really good on defense.
But they have to be better than they've been.
I agree.
And
an element of defense is hustle and heart and desire and passion and fight.
Yeah. If you look at the Western Conference standings, this really is a sprint to the finish. And if you're a Laker fan, the one thing you want to focus on above everything else is don't slip below the 6.
Right.
Don't slip below the 6. That's the river of death. If you cross that Rubicon into the play-in tournament, number one, I'm not sure you get out of it.
Right.
And number two, you draw San Antonio or OKC.
Yeah, yeah.
So just avoid 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay 6. If they, by the way, they win tonight, which I think they're going to, don't you? I think they'll beat New Orleans.
Absolutely do.
But I put the game in the fridge.
But I would not sleep on them.
I said I think they're going to.
No.
I'm not like you. I don't disrespect the opponent and say it's over before the game starts.
What about that Sacramento game?
No, I didn't. I told you I'll never put a game in a fridge.
That
before
one
it
I
starts.
think you could have put in the fridge.
Jeez,
Don't encourage.
They're
them.
the worst team in the entire league.
Yeah.
That I think belongs in the fridge.
But
now tonight, New Orleans, they have
no reason to tank.
If in fact Zion does play, and he said yesterday that he's going to, they're going to be pretty much at 100%. Lakers are 9.5-point favorites, but this is not a walkover game.
Is Trey Murphy playing?
Trey Murphy is playing.
Oh yeah, they're full strength.
I think Zion's playing.
Yeah, Zion's playing. Yeah. Troy Murphy's he's playing.
But if the
Trey
Lakers
Murphy
can win tonight, it means the game Thursday in Denver is for 5th place.
Yep.
And there'd be 20 games to go. And Denver, I don't know if people have been paying attention. Denver has not been good. I think they're something like 4-6 in their last 10. They've lost 2 of their last 3. They were lucky to beat Utah. 2 nights ago, or was last night. They were lucky to beat Utah, and that's in a game. The only reason they beat them is Jamal Murray went nuclear, scored 45 points. But they've had Murray and they've had Jokic. They are missing some other guys. They're missing Cam Johnson. They're missing Aaron Gordon. Both those guys could miraculously be better by Thursday. It's normally the way it goes with the Lakers, but. The Lakers can win this game Thursday. I think most Laker fans are thinking, well, we can't beat good teams. This is a real test.
It is a real test.
Let's see if we can beat them.
All right, coming up next, it looks like Roki Sasaki has had another bad outing. We'll talk a little baseball coming back next. Also, Team USA is in an exhibition game with the Giants right now, and they are up 2-1. Dodgers playing in preseason. And interestingly, I want to ask you guys, what percentage of fans, Major League Baseball fans, do you think want a salary cap? You might be surprised at the answer. We'll do it next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, BB Go. Watching a Laker game is so much more fun when you have BB Go. The moments before tip-off, the people you're with, the food you're sharing, it's all part of the experience. Good food and good company always make the experience better, and that's why BB Go is my go-to snack for watch parties. It's perfect for that environment. When it comes to Korean flavor, BB Go goes all in, but it's also comforting. There's something for everybody. Bowls for a quick lunch, dinner or dumplings, fried rice for a quick meal to be shared. The next time you're gathering with friends or family, trust me on this. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BB Go. Look for it at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB Go for it and bring something different to the table.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
You're a frosting guy.
I love frosting. I'll eat frosting with anything.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
If I get to choose, I see Oreos on the shelf, and there's single stuff, double stuff, triple stuff, quadruple stuff. Give me the quadruple stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
A lot of
I want more frosting
it's like
than
eating
cookie.
wax.
Yeah, it's like real
so
frosting.
Yeah, it's wax.
And I always want the corner piece on the cake.
Well, of course,
Give me
that's
the
the
corner
best piece.
Well, because it's got the most frosting.
No, because it's cooked more. It's a little more done because it's touching the pan.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I just think it has additional square footage for frosting.
You mean
cake made at home?
Yeah.
Oh, store-bought cake.
The corner is always the proper
You want
piece
the corner
of cake.
yeah, I want an edge piece. Okay. Because
then
I for sure get the more
you're
frosting.
talking about those gross, grocery store cakes.
Yeah, he wants the frosting.
Yeah.
I'm right there with him. I got you.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You know I'm serious about the game day menu, right? If we've got the game on, I'm not messing around in the kitchen. You know what I'm doing? I'm going straight to Pizza Hut. Right now, they've got 2 insane deals. A large 1-topping pizza or a medium 3-topping pizza for just $9.99 each when you carry out. Order online at pizzahut.com, or if you don't have it by now, grab your phone and download the Pizza Hut app and bring home a guaranteed win tonight.
Available at participating locations. Extra charge for stuffed crust and original pan, extra cheese, and extra toppings.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
It's crazy to see how much everyone's changed at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yes, he told Tim he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but he said it's way more than that. It also skyrockets nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. Tim started taking it right away, and trust me, I've already noticed results.
Wow, I might just have to go catch up with Brian.
After 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. Feel like your old self again with Total T2. Stronger, leaner, and more energized. Just text ORDER to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone and nitric oxide booster. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's ORDER to 369-369. ORDER to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Ultimately, Mason's a negative guy, man. So, you just got to take it like that.
The biggest show on the radio.
Hey, by the way, I'm not a negative guy. I'm really a positive guy, just to be clear.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Yeah.
Steve Mason and John Ireland right now.
I'm with McVay. You're too negative.
I am a positive guy.
I am not negative.
How many pull-ups can you do?
Oh, God, I haven't tried in years. I would think at least 10.
I tried today. I did 4. I successfully did 4 pull-ups.
Maybe I can't do 10. We'll
pull-ups
see.
are tough. Michael, when was the last time you did? Well, you
I have extra long
really
arms.
Tall pull-up arm.
Yeah, I have extra long arms.
But
so
you're
it takes
also
me
heavier than us.
A little bit heavy, but it's all relative, so I can do about 16.
This guy, Truett Haynes, just broke the all-time pull-ups record.
How many?
He did 8,940 pull-ups in 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, could not do that.
That is insane.
Yeah, he got
Well,
some
no,
I'd
you
like
have
to
to
see
have
the
some-
video.
Yeah, you have to have someone document it, so it
But do we
probably is
know
on
that
video.
someone documented that?
Well, I don't think you can. Guinness won't give you the record unless
Yeah,
it's
they
documented.
did. Guinness did give it to him.
What
do you don't
I
believe
want
he
to see
really
the
did
form.
it? Do you remember
You
the
think it's
time?
AI?
No.
Yeah.
I like to see the form.
Do you remember the time that you wanted me to shoot layups for like 24 hours for a Lakers event?
Well, but I
you and Tim tried to get me to
Yeah.
do this thing where we did layups for a long time for some basketball festival.
Right, and we changed it to how many free throws can you make, and in 20, and you made 2.
Made 2 exactly. But I'd be better now. I've worked on
In
my
20
game.
You would not
hours
be
or in
better.
20 tries?
You haven't shot a free throw since
Oh no,
that day.
I would be way better now.
How do you figure?
Oh, I'd shoot 50%.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I will bet.
Okay.
Ooh, put some money on that.
I will bet I can shoot
Mythical money?
50% from the line. Michael, what did Michael shoot?
64%.
64%.
Nope.
I'm
85.
No,
He
64%.
forgets that everything that is on the internet.
Oh yeah,
now.
like you believe everything on the internet.
Of course.
Yes.
Don't you?
Of
It's
course
all
not.
true.
Of course not.
Yeah,
The internet doesn't lie.
I can shoot 50% from the line now.
I'll put $1,000 on it.
Real 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
1,000 for real?
Right.
Oh, I was going to bet you like 10. Yeah,
So $1,010?
Would you shoot? Would you put 1,000 of your own money on the line against Michael that you could go?
Only if it went to charity.
How many attempts?
All right, but When I get it from you, I ain't going to charity. I'm going to my charity. Right in my pocket.
You need. I'll tell you. There's
Charity.
one thing Michael needs is more money.
Does he need 50% of like 50 attempts, or is it 20 attempts?
10 free throws, you have to make 5, right? Or do you want to go
20 free
to make
throws?
10?
I've got to make 10.
Yeah.
Oh, no chance.
Oh yeah.
Now I might jump in on
I
it.
know. I'm serious.
Easy money.
$110.
Besides, don't you owe me $100?
For
the heart thing?
everybody else wanted to have it donated to my.
I'll take it, please.
You would like $100?
Yes, right now.
You don't want it to go to help underserved kids
Michael,
in Long Beach.
Michael actually has a position on charities that I didn't used to think was very good, but the more I watch what happens with charities, I think Michael might be 100% right. Tell everybody what your position is on giving money to charities.
I was worried that 20% is going to go to the people who need it, 80% to administrative costs. That always concerns me. Yes, Mace.
Well, you just happen to have 100 on you?
Oh, he's Steve Mason.
I had some change.
Okay.
Thank you, Mace. Wait a minute. Now, this is $110.
It's $110. You owe me $10.
Do you blow your nose with that?
Look at Pepe. Pepe's bringing me a gift.
Look,
what is this?
He's got $100 and a bottle of wine.
And a bottle of Camus. What's this for, Pepe?
What a day for Michael.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Michael. It's your birthday.
Is that a delayed birthday gift for Michael, or did he do something nice for you? I can't believe
Did you lose a bet?
We're in suspense.
What did I forget?
What?
Did you give him tickets to for Liz or something?
Into a microphone and tell us what's going on.
Is that what it was? He said
Is this
you gave him
because of Liz?
Yeah, because you gave tickets to Liz. So Pepe's, that's your thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I didn't do it for him. I did it for Liz.
Well, then make
Well, thank you, Pepe.
Okay.
Thank you, Pepe.
All right.
I appreciate that.
So Michael, this is Michael's day. He gets a free bottle of wine. He
And
gets $100.
Can I do another heart tonight?
So Bill McDonald, we're famous as we welcome Pepe to the show. I think I've told you guys that over the years, fans recognize me, but they don't know my name. So I'll walk by and they'll go, "Hey, Mike Trudell."
Yeah,
I never correct them. Oh, wait. I've gotten Bill McDonald. I've gotten Jim Hill.
No way.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, Jim Hill. And you know what I yelled when that guy yelled? I yelled, "Keep the faith."
Keep the faith. Exactly.
So Bill McDonald at halftime always goes down and rubs elbows with the muckety mucks, the celebrities. And I see him walking back from the chairman's room, and some guy grabs him and he starts laughing hysterically. And I say to Bill, when he gets up to our seats, I say, "What made you laugh so hard?" And he said, "Swear to God." This guy walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, Bill," calls him over. He goes, "Tell Jaime Hareen I always wave back at him."
Oh, see?
And Pepe, I would take that.
By the way,
you just got confused for a Hall of Famer.
I
would take that as a huge compliment.
It is. It
Do
is a
you take
compliment.
that as a compliment?
Of course. All the time. All the time.
Pepe, do you want to say hi, everybody?
Hello, everyone.
A little bit more enthusiasm, Pepe.
You guys don't even give me a chance. You start telling me things. What am I supposed to say?
You move like the guy on the Carol Burnett show. You take forever.
Yeah, that's true.
I take forever. You take longer than me. You change the microphone. You change the headsets. You change everything.
But Pepe, he was here when the show started, and it was already done. You just roamed in the middle of the thing.
Well, it's the traffic. I don't live.
Traffic is bad.
Did you hear that
I don't live in
traffic
Venice.
in LA?
No.
I don't live in Venice, okay?
Okay.
I live in Irvine.
Right. Okay, so I want to get something in here because I should. Roki Sasaki has had another bad outing for the Dodgers. He did not get out of the first inning, did not record an out. 3 walks and a grand slam and left the game. Now, and he's got like a 42.75 ERA right now. Nowhere to go but down. So what do they do with Roki Sasaki? Do they move him back to his bullpen role that he had last year during the postseason? Do they work him in as a starter? Did they give him how do you approach that? Guy's not pitching well.
I think you establish him early in the season as your long reliever. In other words, you put him into games that are one-sided to get him work, and then if he blows up, you don't have losses. So let's say the Dodgers go up 9-0 in the 5th inning. Rather than put 2-3 more innings on Tyler Glasnow or Blake Snell, bring in Sasaki. Or, on the rare occasion the Dodgers get blown out, which hardly ever happens anymore.
Sure.
Bring in Sasaki. Have him show you he can handle major league hitters. And then what I would do, which I think is different than what he wants, is I would put him into the role they used him in the World Series. He becomes one of your aces out of the bullpen. And maybe your setup guy, maybe the guy that pitches the 7th or 8th inning, and then you can pivot now that you've gone out and signed a legitimate closer.
Right.
And they're still going to pitch Tanner Scott. But I could see maybe Sasaki in the 7th, Scott in the 8th, and then Diaz in the 9th.
But I feel like once you do that, you can't go back. You can't go back to having as a starter.
Ask John Smoltz. He started, then he relieved, then he started, then he relieved.
But he's a young guy, and he has seemingly ups and downs with his emotions. I feel like you need to try him out as a starter at least a little bit at first.
I would like to defend him on this count. Spring training is about trying stuff out.
Right.
He's a 2-pitch pitcher. He's trying to learn a 3rd pitch. It's
I
possible
heard
that's
he's throwing 4
yeah,
now.
Bergman said 4. So if you expand and you're trying new stuff, maybe you don't judge it on the content. But I personally believe he should remain a starter. If he's not ready to go, he should do what they did last year, sort of put him on the shelf for a little while. But I think his future is as a starting pitcher, despite the fact that he's throwing right now. And John, the back of the bullpen, Blake Trinan, Evan Phillips, Alex Vesia, Tanner Scott, Jack Dreyer, they're loaded in that role now.
Right. And this is the first time they've actually signed a guy who is a proven closer.
Yeah.
It would appear to me that pitchers get hurt all the time.
Yep.
I don't necessarily think you need Sasaki as a starter. I would just avoid putting him into situations that could blow up and lose games and then wreck his confidence.
Sure. That makes sense. That makes sense.
He's only 24, and he's Japanese, so he's only been over here a couple of years.
And he's going to be in
last year was his first year.
And he's going to be in the World Classic.
Yeah,
so,
although pitching the way he's pitching right now, I'm not sure that he's necessarily a guy that's going to throw well for him.
He's going to be there.
Well, no, Sasaki's not doing the World Baseball Classic.
He's not?
No.
I thought he was.
It's Yamamoto that's doing it, and Ohtani.
Only one. Is Yamamoto doing one start, or is he pitching?
I don't
for the
know
whole
if
thing?
he's only doing one start. I just know that Sasaki is not going to the World Baseball Classic.
He's not going to be at all?
No.
I thought
Not
for sure he was going to be there.
A lot of people, like Shohei's not going to pitch at the World Baseball Classic. He's
I
just gonna hit.
I understand that, but
it starts Friday. Team USA versus Brazil on Friday. Mexico is in their group, so they will face Mexico pretty quick. All right, coming up next.
By the way, Diaz has to be. You don't mess around with Diaz, right?
No,
you
he's
use
the
him
ninth inning.
strictly as a closer.
He's your guy. You go to him every time. Every time. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some icebreakers. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Let's go to Jimmy in San Antonio, one of our favorites. What's up, Jimmy?
¿Qué pasó, hermano?
What's up? Hey.
Man, Rich, people confuse you for Ryan Gosling, but not Josh Lucas. That's horrible.
The home of the Lakers. Now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN. And always on the new ESPN LA app.
It's game day, which means it's time to BB go for it. Listen to Mason Ireland today for your chance to play. When you hear the cue to call, be calling number 7 and guess which team scores the first 3-point basket of the game. Get it right, and you'll win a $100 BB Go promo code. Plus, be entered to win for a chance to go to a trip to see basketball's biggest stage. From our friends at BB Go, bring something different to the table. BB go for it.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. March is about making bold moves. So why are you still sitting on those old floors? Upgrade your home with the #1 seed in flooring, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Millions of in-stock options in hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, and turf. With true wholesale pricing year-round. First responders, military veterans get extra savings, and if you find a lower price anywhere, they'll match it. Visit the showroom next to Commerce Casino off the 5 freeway or visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No games, no gimmicks, because no sale beats wholesale.
Introducing our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed and fiery. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp Dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA. And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, here's our scoring update as of right now. And as a reminder, for this month, we're starting a new thing where we're basically doing Brian scores, Mesa scores, John scores, and then an other score. So anybody that's not the three of them gets combined into an other score.
Wow. Yeah,
so we could lose to other.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like it.
We are the field, Michael.
You're the field.
You guys can all team up on us.
So here's our standings currently. We have Brian in the lead because he won yesterday with 4, and then Mace is starting behind this month at -1. Here we go. 10 points. I was born in 1988 in Torrance.
88. Okay.
For 9 points. I went to Palo Alto High School and then Harvard for college. For 8 points. While both my parents are 5'6", I grew to be 6'3".
Ireland.
Go ahead.
It's Jeremy Lin.
It is Jeremy Lin.
Damn, I was going to go on Harvard.
Yeah.
When I heard Harvard, I was thinking Jeremy Lin.
When I heard Palo Alto and Harvard, that's
Damn it.
So what I get, 8 or 7?
You got 8 with that one.
Okay.
Congrats.
Damn, I knew that one.
Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of Idaho from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka, it's a statement. I got a note today from Ron Mitchell, one of our sales guys, that Blue Ice re-upped with us for another year.
Nice.
Tom Gibson, the guy who runs Blue Ice, is the greatest. He's a listener, listens all the time.
Yep.
But true story, folks. Everybody I've turned on to Blue Ice. Everybody. They're like, people send me pictures where they're having like Blue Ice martinis, and Lisa had a big party, and the only thing she did was serve Blue Ice.
Nice.
Once you try it, you'll be hooked. Blue Ice Vodka, available everywhere. Check it out.
Okay, I want to ask one quick question. Em, you said they put Roki Sasaki back in the game?
Right. So in the game, Sasaki didn't get out of the first, and then they put Christopher Cromwell in.
Yeah.
And then to end the first. And now he's back out to start the second.
I have no issue with that.
No.
Spring training.
In exhibition games where the results really don't matter, I think you should be able to take guys out and put them back in as much as you want.
Yeah, why not?
Is Trace in a camp?
Yeah, he's with Great Britain right now.
Oh, he's in the WBC.
He's going to play in the WBC?
Yeah. Is there anybody other names on that team that we'd recognize besides his?
Yeah, Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
The
Yankees.
What's the connection between
Bahamas, Commonwealth?
That's right. I asked you that.
Any Commonwealth country could represent Great Britain. Even though we're an independent country, we're still considered part of the
Is
United
there
Kingdom.
a chance the Bahamas, now that you've got a handful of – I mean, you got off the top of my head, you got VJ Edgecombe, you got Buddy Hield, you got DeAndre Ayton. Could they be in the 28 Olympics?
There's a chance we could qualify if all those guys show up and compete and they're healthy. We missed going to the Olympics in Paris by one game. We lost to Spain to qualify.
Is there anybody else besides Ayton, Edgecombe, and Hield that's in the NBA that's Bahamian?
Let's see. Who else can they use? They could use Clay if the FIBA would allow him to play.
Right.
After.
And I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
or Team USA. I think USA basketball was it.
So it's Ayton,
Edgecombe,
Hield,
and Buddy Hield.
So that's 2.5. 2.5 players.
Hey, watch it. Kai Jones played for the Dallas Mavericks last year. He's from the Bahamas.
Yep.
Clay, if they would free him and allow him to
that
represent.
Team could, that team
that team could play a little bit. Yeah, sure.
We could win the bronze. Believe me, if we won the bronze medal, that'd be unbelievable.
A parade, right?
They will be sending coconuts to everybody in the world.
Everybody gets coconuts.
It'd be like the end of Silver Linings Playbook where they do that dance. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence do that dance, and it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a big bet that they would get higher than a 5.
Right.
You know, like you want a 9.
That's right.
And they got like a 5.2, and they all started jumping up and down and celebrating. The judges are like, we gave them an F. What are they celebrating?
Like, who won the bronze in the hockey this year?
Finland, right?
Yeah,
Finland, yeah.
They probably were happy about that, right?
Yeah, well, Finland has won, if I'm not mistaken. They have won the gold.
They have a good team.
Finland's good.
Oh, so they probably they're not happy with that.
Yeah, they beat.
They went to overtime with Canada, and they beat Czechia
Slovakia
or something like that.
Slovakia for the bronze.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so John, this is a good question for you, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just describe this coach. His team just completed their 11th undefeated season in program history. They are 9 wins away from repeating as national champions and tallying their 7th undefeated campaign. When we talk about great coaches, why does nobody bring up Gino Auriemma?
Yeah, he's the greatest women's coach ever, that's for sure. But comparing him to John Wooden, and because the women's game isn't as competitive as the men's.
It is now, don't you think?
Don't you think it's gotten more competitive? No,
not even close. Come on, guys. Talking about women's basketball compared to men's basketball.
Well, I'm not saying the women could beat the men, but the women's product.
The level of talent is a huge drop off from women to men.
But he has the credentials.
But to compare him and to put him in those categories with Krzyzewski and Wooden, no, I wouldn't do that.
But nobody's putting them in that category.
Why is he not mentioned among the great coaches?
Well, he should be mentioned among the great coaches.
I think it's with the idea that it's not just back in like the 2010s, the early 2000s when it was less competitive. It was basically Tennessee and UConn going head to head every year, and now South Carolina is up here. But the idea that he's still here with NIL when so many great coaches decided to retire or get out of the game of college sports once NIL came here, that Gino Auriemma is still doing this year after year with NIL, with girls deciding to leave and transfer portal, things like that. I think that is even more of a reason to talk about him in this space because he didn't leave when it got hard with NIL.
No, because
like Coach K, like Roy Williams, like these guys that left because of it, like Nick Saban.
No, the depth of talent in women's basketball isn't the same as men's. That's plain and simple.
Although
I would argue it's better than it's ever been.
Oh, sure. It's.
And
do you agree with that,
that
Michael?
should
Better
be
than it's ever
enough to
been.
consider.
I mean, sure, but it's not.
Yeah,
you can't
and
compare.
I will say this:
yeah, but
if
it's two different levels.
If the WNBA players go on strike, I understand you're underpaid. If you go on strike, it's a huge mistake. You'll be out of sight, out of mind.
Would it be a strike or a lockout?
Strike.
Because they feel they're underpaid, and they are.
They are underpaid.
But the worst thing they could do is not show up for work. Like right now, Unrivaled, which is a 3-on-3 league, sold out
it's
the
doing
Barclays
really well.
Center last night. Sold it out.
Right, isn't that competition for the WNBA?
Well,
I mean,
no, it's all the same players.
Right, but I'm saying, in other words, if they can make money doing that, why play in the WNBA where you don't make any money?
Or
make limited money?
They make more in the WNBA than they do in Unrivaled because there's way many more games. There's more games in the WNBA.
Right, but but like Caitlin Clark from the WNBA is making she's making $114,000 a year for the WNBA.
That'll go up to $1.3 million if they accept the current
offer,
which they should.
They probably should.
$500,000 for the average salary, $240 for minimum. I don't know
Michael,
what these women are thinking.
I want to go back. You're seeming a little dismissive about what Gino Auriemma
has. I'm being realistic, okay?
I think
Come on.
you're underestimating how hard it is to go undefeated as many times as he has.
He's a great women's coach. I'm not denying that. But you can't compare the women's basketball talent to men.
We're not comparing the talent.
I'm talking about
we're comparing the product.
And the ability to coach.
It's not the same.
And the ability to coach
I watch the games. I know.
But, Michael, you also would acknowledge that women's basketball has never been more popular than it is right now.
And it's better now than it was in the past.
And so that's why, Pepe, if these players walk,
I think this is a big mistake.
It might be
By the way,
suicide.
John, they are making more at Unrivaled than they are
overall
for the
or per
WNBA.
game?
No, Paige Beckers is going to make $350,000 in Unrivaled, and the average player earns $222,000. That's more than they get for the WNBA.
And that is base salary, no additional endorsements on top.
Well,
of it.
why do they need the WNBA if they're making more money doing this Unrivaled thing?
Because
there are more jobs.
Right, but why wouldn't you do both? That's like asking me, would you give up Mason and Ireland or the Lakers? I would say neither.
Could they painlessly go on strike, though? In other words, they're not giving up income because they're still making money through Unrivaled, those 36 players.
But the overwhelming majority of the WNBA aren't in Unrivaled.
Yeah. But I think the difference with that is that it would be like if the Lakers were lowballing you so badly, then you're like,
I would still do it because it's a great job.
If you were getting paid $50,000,
I would.
Okay.
To do Laker games? Pepe, you would, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't leave.
Yeah. I mean, it's too great of a job.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But Unrivaled is the thing that shocks me is what they're drawing at the gate.
Right.
To sell it, there were 19,000 people to watch 3-on-3 last night.
Well, think about that. Paige Beckers makes more money from doing that than she does from playing in the WNBA.
And she's got endorsements.
Yeah.
She's got a good deal with where's the place you buy the car that is it Carmax?
Carvana,
right.
And so if Paige just continues to do what she's doing, she'll be a millionaire, right, Michael?
Over a period of time, she'll get there.
What's the date of this strike?
They said they had to have it worked out by the end of March. That the girls said, if we don't have a deal we're in favor of by the end of March, we're striking. We're in the beginning of March now. It's March 3rd.
When does the season start?
Late April.
Late April.
They
better not.
Yeah, they better not. And by the way, I know a baseball lockout's coming.
Yes.
You teased something. You said how many fans?
Yes.
So.
You want a salary cap?
Let's do it after Sports Graffiti. It's a good conversation. We'll do it after.
And I
want to
do.
Graffiti.
I'm sorry. One more thing. I'm not asking for Gino to be better than John Wooden. I'm asking him to be considered in a top 10 of college basketball coaches across men's and women's sports.
I would say yes.
I would say yes also.
Yeah, me too.
Sure, but.
Okay,
sure.
We got Michael on board.
Well, but he would be near the 10 spot on Michael's.
Yeah,
I mean pound for pound, he's done an incredible job. But men's college coaching is much more competitive.
All right, coming up next, we're going to do some sports graffiti. 213-799-0139. We've talked about a bunch. Is Gino Auriemma one of the great coaches of all time? What about Zion Williamson? Is he somebody you would invest in if you were the Lakers? By the way, he's in town tonight. He's a max guy. I don't think he's moving, but the idea of it is interesting. Roki Sasaki struggling again today. How would you use him as you move into the season? How do you feel about the World Baseball Classic? Team USA versus Brazil on Friday. All that is fair. 213-799-0139. Full house today. Me and Ireland and Michael Thompson and Pepe Mantilla and BC&M. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Cosm. Oh, man. I love Cosm. It brings fans the ultimate immersive sports experience. You watch all your favorite summer sports on these massive high-resolution displays surrounded by real fans. It's an immersive experience, massive wraparound display, reserved-style seating. You can watch the game from inside the dome. Feels like you're actually at the game. And the hall features wall-to-wall live multi-view sports so you can catch every game while cheering on your team with fellow fans. Cosm, huge selection of games. You got your NBA, your Premier League soccer, UFC, and they've got immersive cinema programming like The Matrix and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And by the way, they are working on a Harry Potter version for shared reality. Again, trust me, go to Cosm. It'll blow your mind. For a complete schedule of events, go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I don't feel old. I don't think I look as old, but I mean, the numbers are the numbers.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
So I don't know, I'm feeling a little weird. So not like depressed or anything, just a little weird. Here's the thing. I find that the best way to feel young is to hang out with people that are older. With one of my
Just hang out here more noon to 3.
I have a lunch tomorrow with a buddy of mine. He's 84. The other guy that I'm having lunch with tomorrow, he's 82. So if I just keep hanging out with all these old guys, I'm going to continue to feel young.
Do you think you have more in common with the old guys or the young guys?
I kind of feel I can hang with the old guys and feel young, and I can hang with the young guys and feel more mature.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB, go for it and bring something different to the table.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Come on. No! It's just a golf lesson, champ. Loosen up.
I can't. See that Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Finish up on your own. I gotta run.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry, offer ends March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas. Now, we may not know the phone number. Oh, what is it? 213-799-0139? 213-799-0139. You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Hector Garola Inglewood. Been following them since they began, since they were in San Diego. I love Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA.
I love them because they've kept me entertained for, over 15 years now. You're listening to Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
All right, so my name is Tino, and I'm from South Central LA. And the reason I do listen to Mason and Ireland, at least the last 25 years, they've been a big part of my life. Through the ups and downs.
Who's your favorite, Mason or Ireland?
Ooh, it's hard to say. It's hard to, I relate more with Mason.
I mean, most people do. Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Sports Graffiti time. Ireland, do you want to operate the phones today?
Sia in Vegas. You're our leadoff hitter. Sia, what do you got?
Hey, I have one quick shout out and then a question for you guys. The shout out is to my best friend in the whole world and the love of my life. He just got promoted today. He's amazing and he really deserves it.
Nice.
So shout out to him.
Nice.
And then the question is, are you guys reading anything good lately? I've read a bunch of the books that you guys have talked about over the past year or two. Like the Dick Ebersol one was great. Pandora's Box about like TV and HBO was great. So I was just wondering if you guys have any new recommendations.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a book M gave me like at Christmas. I'm still working my way through it, but it's called Oscar Wars, right?
Yeah.
And it is terrific. If you want to know the history of the Oscars, the history of the movie business, all the way back to like Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks Jr., I love that book. It's really, really good, and I will ultimately finish it.
And then, I read a book this weekend in one day, and it's called The Correspondent. Highly recommend it. It's about one woman's life, but through her letters and journals. And then another book called Rogues by Patrick Rading Keefe.
Also, I'm reading The Outsiders by S.E. Hinson right now. I went back and read that. Haven't read it since.
The one that they did the movie with Rob Lowe and all those guys?
I have not read it since high school. So I like doing this.
That is a great book.
I like reading the book and then putting the movie on to see how it turned out. It's
the
very
book
cool.
is usually better.
Michael, what about all the books you read?
I am in the middle of Archie and Jughead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What page?
Let's see. I think I'm on page 32.
He started reading that in high school.
You know, look at Brian. Brian, you know who Archie and Jughead are?
I do not.
Yes.
Oh, come on. You never heard Archie's comic books?
Well, they also are in Riverdale, right?
Yeah, Riverdale. Did you watch that show?
I did not.
No, that's where.
So, Em, are you going to read Once Upon a Time, the book that Love Story is based on? I think I might.
I'd be interested.
Yeah,
I might read it. Yeah.
So, see, there's a few for you.
Yeah.
If you're not watching Love Story, by the way, on FX, watch it.
Why read the book? Just watch the movie.
Well, we are.
Well, it's
so
also
read the book for.
Reading is a good thing, Michael.
Of course,
we encourage
Michael,
people to read.
More detail.
Well,
Yeah.
now that the movie came out, read Wuthering Heights
And
again.
by the way, generally speaking, the movie is never as good as the book.
Never.
The book is always better. You
Except
can
for one.
Except for one. Which one?
The Godfather.
I have one too.
It's a good one. All right.
There's a book called Station 11. It's one of my favorite books.
I read that book. It's a
But
great book.
The show is absolutely incredible, and I think it's honestly better than the book.
What's the show? What's it on?
It's on HBO. A pandemic happens. It actually came up like in 2020 before it happened, but a pandemic happens, and it's basically about a troupe of people in this apocalypse, but they do art. They're like a traveling theater troupe.
Right.
And so it's like, is it surviving or is it living?
It's an excellent book.
Okay.
Excellent book.
Here's Don in San Dimas. Hey, Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Reading's overrated.
Hey, guys. Hope everybody's doing good today. I just got two things for you. The first is the Dodgers. What do you guys think their record's going to be this season? I'd like to hear each of your opinions. And the second thing is I'm still going to keep lobbying you guys until Pepe gets some music or a sound effect or something when he comes in. Pepe, I love you, brother. I'm waving at the radio right now. You're my man.
So, Pepe, what song would you like? Like, if you were
Any song, because you never play anything.
The Don Rickles introduction song.
There's the song for Pepe.
Pepe!
All right.
What do you think the Dodgers' record is going to be? I think the question.
How many wins?
Well, Mace will shoot high. Brian last year was going for what, 115?
118, and I think I got a chance again.
No, are you going that high again?
I am. If there's any team that could do it, it is this team.
They have never won the World Series.
I'm going 95, M?
92.
Okay.
Yeah.
98.
92 might not win
Michael,
the division.
how many out of 162?
104.
And I think that's okay.
All right.
I like my 95. I like my chances.
I like my 97. I think we're
Remember,
gonna
I
get
said 98.
there. Okay, we're going to keep track.
We should put $100 on this.
We
wins.
bet too much money. We're a bad example for everybody. We constantly betting money.
Sean in Lameda. Hey, Sean, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. In the great debate of MJ, Kobe, or LeBron, if you look back, of course, MJ won 6 championships in six appearances, and Kobe won 5 championships in 7 appearances. And you say, well, LeBron only won 4 in 11 appearances, but all of Kobe and MJ's appearances were with Phil Jackson coaching. And without Phil Jackson, they had a combined 22 seasons, and neither of them went to any championship nor won a championship, of course. But LeBron did 11 and 4. What would have LeBron James been with some coaching like from Phil Jackson?
It's a good question, Sean. I struggle, Michael, with how much credit we should give LeBron for making it to the finals 11 times. It's got to be worth something.
Yeah.
The fact that he's 4 and 7, people always highlight, but it's hard to get there.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
And the reason I would put and Kobe, is my guy, but the reason I would put Jordan ahead of everybody is that Jordan won 6 titles, and they never even took him to a Game 7. That's how dominant he was.
Right.
6 finals appearances, 6-0. Pepe, never even a Game 7.
I know, but I mean, you say Kobe is my guy. Kobe is my guy too,
right?
Because we were very close to him, and he was a very nice person to me all the time.
Sure. But as a player, how would you?
As a player, he was
the best.
To me, he was the best.
Okay.
You put him ahead of Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael, you would want Kareem in this conversation too, right?
That's right. You guys are so disrespectful to the great Kareem
Not
Abdul-Jabbar.
intentionally so.
Well, we're not the one that left Magic Johnson off our best players list last week.
Yeah, you left
I just slipped
Magic
up.
off
A little
your list.
slip of the mind. But since Kareem's name wasn't invoked, of those 3, who would I pick? And if anybody out there listening could pick any one of the 3, you're not wrong, you're not crazy. But for me, it's Jordan because he. And I hate to say this because Kobe was the same way, but Jordan was just so mentally tough you could not break him. But Kobe was like that too, though.
And in both of their cases, Kobe and Jordan, there was a window of about 5-6 years where they weren't only the best offensive player, they were the best defensive player too.
Right.
That's a very good point.
But if somebody picked LeBron, you're not crazy.
And then,
I do take LeBron, by the way.
It's fine.
And then
making it to 11 finals has got to mean
On
something.
top of that, the to be as dominant as he is, even at this age, is extraordinary. I think.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, of course. But
he keeps breaking records. Kyle at the Lakers sends me milestone watches before every game. Like, here, keep an eye on this, keep an eye on that. The one he sent me for today, LeBron is 2 field goals away from passing Kareem into first place in NBA history. So he's going to have every scoring record that exists.
Right.
Yeah, because he's been playing for many years, and he's
at
absolutely
at a high level.
He is really good. The thing in sports is always people are saying who was better, who's better, or whatever, and then you take into consideration the numbers and all that. But to me, the best thing is, and I thank God for this, that I got to see these 3 guys at their peak.
Right.
Right. Their what pick?
Yeah, when they were high.
Rachel in Rialto. Hey, Rachel, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, Rachel.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I just wanted to touch on a few quick points. I actually got to finally go to a game again on Sunday and actually turtled around Michael.
Don't do that. Come on.
I did. It's just the security guards kind of made it awkward. It felt like because they were
our guy Robin wasn't there.
Yeah.
When we don't have
No, Michael told the security guys don't let anybody in.
No, that's not true. We apologize for that.
Well, he was involved. You were involved with your video, so I just wanted to say hi. And I wanted to.
Are you honestly watching a cooking video?
Yeah, he watches
for that game. You would have been.
He watches anything but the games.
Yeah, so I wanted to shout out my husband, Andrew, and we've gone to ESPN LA events, and because he got us tickets. We haven't gone since Kobe played.
Oh, wow.
And so, this was a big deal for both of us, especially since I lost my job, and he took it upon himself to save so much money to get us a game. Luckily, he found a deal, but yeah. But I wanted to really thank him on the radio, and I also wanted to point out that Funchy totally blew me off as a joke, maybe, but
Funchy blew you off?
Funches blew you off.
Wow, Funchy.
I tried to say hi to him at the tunnel, and another guy said Funchy after I said his name twice and totally disregarded. I was like,
Funchy.
Funchy, big time.
Oh, my God. That is
Rachel,
really bad.
We will chastise him appropriately.
That is so Michael Funches, isn't it? He big times everybody.
For him.
Okay.
Yeah. I got love for him.
All right.
And
Thanks,
then
Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
We waved to Pepe. At section 207.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck on the job
search. I will lock in on section 207 tonight and see if she's telling the truth.
Yeah, she is telling the truth. Did you see how many people waved last time?
Well, that's because they were right behind you and you told them to wave.
I didn't.
Travis in Hollywood. Hey, Travis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? Two things. I just want to tell Mr. Thompson happy birthday, and if he is enjoying his strawberry soda and Werther's Original.
Oh, yeah. Were you the one to send it to me?
Yes, I'm your nephew's best friend.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate it. I came on one day. It was 4-liter bottles of strawberry soda.
Oh, is
and
that
some,
right?
Some caramel candy outside my door.
Some Werther's?
Fanta.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
nice,
Travis.
Thanks, Travis.
No. I appreciate you for my birthday present.
All right, man.
My pleasure, man.
Thanks, man.
Here's Josh in Orange County. Hey, Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
I got a question for you, John, but before I ask you your question, I'm watching you guys on YouTube, and I just got to tell you, the three of you guys have the hair flowing. You guys are rocking that hair, man. So you guys are looking good.
Thank you.
too, Michael.
No, they're not talking to you, Michael.
We got great hair on this show. That's the one thing we got going for us.
All right, what
I'm
else?
49. I'm jealous, man, because my hair is balding up. But
most
John, I had a
people's
question. So
yes, sir.
I love the first two segments of the show because you guys are talking basketball and into the whole basketball right now. So you're talking about the seeding, and you said as long as the Lakers don't play the first or the second seed, that's no problem. But then my question is, it seems like you're dismissing the Timberwolves and the Rockets, and then the Lakers have to play the Rockets on a back-to-back later this month.
Yeah.
But why do you really want to play Minnesota again?
I'd rather play Minnesota or Houston, and the team I really want to play is Denver. And we could end up playing Denver in the 4-5 or maybe the 3-6, depending on how this all goes down.
Yeah, I mean, it's so close. Right now, they'd play Houston. And by the way, of the teams near the top of the West, that would be my choice. A series that the Lakers can win.
It's not that we think that the Lakers, I mean, it'd be a huge upset if they knocked off OKC or San Antonio. I'd just rather play one of those other teams. It's
not San Antonio. They're young. They don't know what they're doing yet.
They're playing really good.
You saw them in New York the other day, right? They fell flat on their face.
Yeah, you want Wemby in a 7-game series? Wouldn't you rather play Dallas? Denver or Houston?
Yeah, but the rest of the guys from San Antonio, I don't know if they can handle the pressure yet.
But you don't want to play Wemby.
I wouldn't be afraid of them.
Because
they're youth. As Judge would say, they're youth.
As an entertainment product, it would be really cool to see the
Lakers.
Lakers.
The problem with the
San
Lakers
Antonio.
playing San Antonio is the Lakers lack defense, and San Antonio is very good in the offense.
And by the way, if they stay in the top 6, it means they won't face OKC or San Antonio in the first round.
Correct.
Because they're the 1-2.
Yep.
All right, coming up next, it's been eventful over at the Kings. I was there on Saturday night. The next thing you know, they beat Calgary, and then they fired Jim Hiller, their head coach. We will talk to Luke Robitaille about that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to talk about National University, one of our favorite partners here at ESPN LA. Born and built right here in Southern California, NU is a nonprofit university that has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. So if you're one of those people that always wanted to get a degree, but for whatever reason, life got in the way and you didn't have time, National University does it on your schedule. It's not too late to get that degree. They make it achievable with 4 and 8 week online courses. They have a great transfer credit policy. They hand out millions in scholarships. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, just go to their website, nu.edu. nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, proud sponsor of ESPN LA, and they'll work on your schedule to get you that degree you've always wanted. National University, nu.edu.
Now loading LAFC 2026.
What a goal!
And expectations are high. MLS Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup, Leagues Cup.
Hey, this is Son Heung-min. ESPN LA is black and gold.
Every trophy, every match, every moment matters.
It is Denis Bouanga, Los Angeles Football Club.
The black and gold are coming for it all.
LAFC 2026. Loading now on ESPN LA.
It's game day, which means it's time for BB Go For It. Listen to Mason Ireland today for your chance to play. When you hear the cue to call, be calling number 7 and guess which team scores the first 3-point basket of the game. Get it right, and you'll win a $100 BB Go promo code. Plus, be entered to win a chance for a trip to basketball's biggest stage. My friends at BB Go bring something different to the table. BB Go For It.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. March is about making bold moves. So why are you still sitting on those old floors? Upgrade your home with the #1 seed in flooring, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Millions of in-stock options in hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, and turf. With true wholesale pricing year-round. First responders, military veterans get extra savings, and if you find a lower price anywhere, they'll match it. Visit the showroom next to Commerce Casino off the 5 freeway or visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No games, no gimmicks, because no sale beats wholesale.
Call Jacob.
800-345-6789. That's a new way to call Jacob. And how easy is that, Mace?
800-345-6789. In a city full of stars, one shines the brightest. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.625%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.625%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
And it is Mason and Ireland, your Tuesday, around 1:15, and it is time for the legend.
Gretzky in center. Here's Gretzky in the zone. Gretzky drops it. Here's Robitaille.
He's the president of your Los Angeles Kings. And, of course, a legend on the ice as well. Time for the Luke Robitaille Show with Mason and Ireland. Now Tuesdays around 1:15 right here on your home of the Los Angeles Kings. 710 ESPN, the Luke Robitaille Show right now on Mason and Ireland.
And joining us right now is Luke Robitaille. And Luke, I know it's been eventful for you. What is going on, man?
It's been up and down. Probably too many downs lately, but that's the way our game is. As you guys know, sometimes that's sports. We haven't played well. We're not happy, and it seems like every time we turn around, we have one more injured player. So it's been it's one of those couple weeks that has not been fun.
So let me ask you about timing. I know the Edmonton loss was terrible, but I was at the Calgary game, and Kings looked pretty good. Why did you dismiss Hiller after a win as opposed to after the Edmonton game?
The way I'm just going to quote like the way Ken Holland looked at it. Yep. Okay, so before the break, we had two games where we really didn't play well as a team, and then. We want to see coming off the break where you had 3 or 4 practices where you call it like a mini training camp for our guys to get back into it. And then the first 2 games, the score obviously makes a difference when you look at it, or you think it makes a difference. But for us, it's more the way we played. Like, we want to be like a team that creates a lot of events and forechecks and puts a lot of pressure on other teams. So we didn't see that. So that was literally 4 games in a row, if you think the 2 games prior and the 2 games after. And then Friday, we sat down and we had all kinds of discussion, and we came to the conclusion that we were going to make a change. But then we didn't have a morning skate on Saturday, so you don't want to make a change where suddenly the players are just coming in the rink and it's just there.
Right.
So
makes sense.
Ken's been around a long time, so he thought it'd be better to make that change after the game, and then Sunday would have time to be together, and then be ready for the game Monday.
Luke, we're talking to Luke Robitaille. Tell us about DJ Smith, the assistant that you promoted to take over for head coach for at least the rest of this season, I assume. What do you like about DJ Smith, and what can you tell us about him?
Well, he brings a lot of emotion. We've looked at coaching in the past and into how to get a coach. You want to have them have some kind of winning experience. Like, obviously, it was at the junior level, but he won everything he had to win in Canada. Then he's been an assistant coach in Toronto. He was a coach in Ottawa. Most coach that have had success before usually takes them, every once in a while you hit it out of the park, but their second or third job because they've had so much experience. So looking at it, we thought he would be the best fit to finish this season, and then we're going to reassess the way we want to look at everything as an organization in the summer. We're just trying to see if this could bring a jolt and our team will play differently. And you're going down the stretch, and we know we got to win so many games. So you're just, you're just like we need to get a little bit of a spark going forward. Like I said, we didn't know when that happened that Quinton Byfield was going to be hurt yesterday, but that's the way it happens sometime in our game.
Yeah. So it's interesting. You said looking for a jolt. Last night you had 3 guys make their NHL debuts, including Angus Booth, who scored. Is that kind of what you're doing? You're just searching for lightning in a bottle?
No. It's due to injuries. I mean, Joel Armia played in the Olympics, and he hurt his back there. He ended up playing here, and then he re-injured it, so he's out for a while now. Drew Doughty got hurt. Quinton Byfield got hurt. Fiala obviously missing. Then Kuzmenko is out for the year. So we found ourselves with like 5 or 6 injuries, just out of nowhere coming into yesterday's game. So we had to call up some guys to give them a chance. It's not like we had guys sitting out.
Right. Yeah. And by the way, Luke, I wasn't here the week of the Olympics where you came on. I'm curious if you've talked openly about the fact that you would, if you can help it, never stop somebody from participating for their country in the Olympics. But you just rattled off a list of injuries. Fiala was obviously the worst one. But you talk about Dowdy, he got banged up. And did it change your perspective on the Olympics moving forward? Are you still supportive, or maybe will you ask some of your players not to participate in the future?
No, I'm still supportive. I still think it's great for a game. Injuries, they happen. You know, I think it's more the fact that the season's been crunched up, but you know, I'll never use that as an excuse. I think the Olympics are great for players. You know, we're one of the team that's banged up from the guys that played in the Olympics. I mean, even Darcy Kemper came back and wasn't quite ready, even though he didn't play there. So, but that's the way it goes. I still think it's a great thing for our game and great thing for the players. It's, you know, you want to have depth and make sure you have some guys that can step up and make a difference. But that's part of it.
Yeah, so one of the things, I was talking to somebody who knows that Darcy Kemper, I guess, was the third-string goalie for Team Canada and didn't see any action in the games. Is it possible that sort of layoff affected Kemper?
It's a tough one because when you're the third goalie and you're playing the Olympics, there's not a lot of practices, so you're still there. You got to get ready. It's not like you could go on vacation. And then when you go on the ice to practice, you're only getting a few shots. There's only like 2 guys on the ice, and everybody knows as the tournament advances, you're doing less and less. So it could be it's a different mindset, and you know. But I get it. But if you're an athlete, you want to be part of that group. It's a special group.
Luke, last thing for me, the trade deadline, the second trade deadline, they had a pre-Olympic and now a post-Olympic, is Friday. You already made a pretty big move acquiring Panarin, and he's looked good.
Yeah.
But do you think you're done? Can this team win as currently constructed? And you want to say, hey, you guys, this is our team? Or might you tweak some stuff before Friday?
We're always going to look to tweak. You're always trying to do what's best for the organization. Right now, we got to see who's going to be injured and for how long, and how that's going to look moving forward. And then at the end of the day, you're looking into what's going to make your team better this year and then moving forward. It's probably not wise for them to say, oh, we're going to throw all of our chips on, you know, just to go get like an older player. Like, so we got to look at it. We got to make sure the guy's able to play another 2-3 years. Like, what makes the Panarin deal good is we got him for a couple more years, and he's a really good player. So we know whatever we do is going to be able to help us, you know, obviously this year, but the next 2 years moving forward. So we're going to look that way. We're not going to go probably chase like a free agent.
Right.
Right.
Boy, this is a hard-hitting hockey interview, isn't it? We're actually talking some hockey today.
You guys know what you're talking about. I like it.
Yeah. So I want to ask you one last thing. So I'm watching this movie last night. It's called Youngblood, stars Blair Underwood, and you make a surprise appearance in the movie. What was your experience like? I think that your moment is spectacular, like Oscar caliber. What do you think, Lou?
I agree with you. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard nothing but great, how people felt great about my moment in the movie. Now, it was a good thing. I'm always into helping promote the game of hockey, so I'd seen the original Youngblood, and when we heard about that they wanted to do it, and they wanted to use our team. We actually used our last preseason game of the season to get the kid on the ice and to do it that way. So that was fun to shoot, and I think it's good for our organization to be part of it.
Yeah, hockey's having a moment, man, between heated rivalry, this movie now, the men's
Olympics.
and women's Olympic teams. I mean, this is a great time for hockey. All good.
Exactly. You're right.
All right.
Thank you, Luke. We're going to win some games.
Yeah,
Amen.
exactly.
Amen.
Let's start winning. All right, Luke. Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate talking with you, and good luck as we continue the season
Talk
here,
to you
man.
next week.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks,
bye.
guys.
Here's Luke Robitaille. By the way, that movie Youngblood, excellent hockey movie. excellent.
And you say it's got Blair Underwood in it.
Blair Underwood is the dad. He's a really demanding dad who's pushing his kid like crazy.
Am I the only one who goes back and watches old L.A. Laws
on
Amazon?
I talked to Blair Underwood today and told him that you were watching it, and we talked about Bochco and Hill Street Blues and L.A. Law and all that stuff. It was great. That's a classic show.
Did I tell you the story about Bochco and his sister?
No.
All right, I'll make it quick.
Okay.
Bochco had, I think it was leukemia, and he needed a bone marrow transplant.
All right.
This is in his book, his
Okay.
autobiography. Stephen Bochco, who created Hill Street Blues
Sure.
and L.A. Law and all those great shows. And so he needed a bone marrow transplant, and it turns out his sister was a match. So he called her and goes, hey, I need you to give me a bone marrow transplant. She goes, yeah, I'm not going to do it. And he goes, what? I need it. I might die. She goes, yeah, I'm just not comfortable doing it.
Really?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Whoa.
I read that and I went, is he kidding? Did he make this up? And I guess
Did he get
wasn't.
it somewhere else?
No.
He didn't?
No, I think he passed away.
Oh, you're kidding me. And his
Yeah.
sister could have.
Isn't that weird?
Oh,
Could
that
you
is
live with
so
yourself moving forward?
That is so weird.
Yeah.
All right. On that note.
On that uppity note.
Yeah. We're going to talk to Dr. Clapper.
How are you?
Coming up next, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right. The Lakers and Toyota are celebrating 50 years of their legendary partnership. They started doing business together in 1976. As part of that, every Toyota is on sale right now, including the electric vehicles. And when Toyota builds an electric vehicle, they don't start with a blank slate. They start with everything they know. The new BZ brings Toyota's proven engineering to electric. With great range, intuitive technology, and Toyota reliability, the BZ reflects decades of experience. And it isn't just electric, it's Toyota electric. Make sure you check it out. You can go to Toyota.com. You can go into any Southern California Toyota dealer. That's just one of the many vehicles that's on sale right now. The trucks, the cars, the SUVs, the EZs, or the BZs rather, they're all on sale. So go check it out today. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Let's go to Jimmy in San Antonio, one of our favorites. What's up, Jimmy?
¿Qué pasó, hermano?
What's up? Hey.
Man, Rich, people confuse you for Ryan Gosling, but not Josh Lucas. That's horrible.
The home of the Lakers. Now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN. And always on the new ESPN LA app.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Bowling, 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 everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Your golf game's getting hotter. Hit the links at Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon.
Number 2.
7 heavenly chef-driven food stations at the marketplace. Take an all-you-can-eat culinary journey around the world.
And the number 1 reason.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
Yes, all of them. Terrible scene. All right, coming up right now is Dr. Robert Clapper. How are you, Doc?
Clap on.
How are you, Steve? There, clap on. We got it.
We got it. So, Dr. Clapper, a lot of injuries right now, especially in the NBA. And one of the things that we were taking around, we know you're a big basketball fan.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson is in town tonight. He's had injury problems for all 7 years he's been in the NBA. He's played in fewer games than he's missed. He's missed 56% of the games. We were having a spirited debate over whether or not we'd want to go after a guy like that has a career of hamstring problems. In your opinion, Is that a solvable problem? Or if a guy has 7 years of evidence of having hamstring pulls and trouble with his hamstring, and he's a little on the heavy side, would you, as a basketball executive, stay away from a guy like that?
It's a great question. He's an amazing player. He's an amazing athlete. And I remember when he blew out his sneaker?
Right.
It was the greatest thing that he blew out his sneaker, because if he actually had a sneaker that was working, that energy would have blown out his knee. So I always think back on, thank God he blew out the sneaker and not his knee. You know, certain injuries we are very good at fixing in orthopedic surgery. From meniscus to ACL to rotator cuffs to labrum, I can go down the line. You fracture something, we're really good at putting it back together again. But some injuries we are not good and actually are incapable of fixing. When people come with a torn hamstring, you cannot put stitches to repair it. It's like sewing up a Boston cream pie. We cannot repair it. It has to heal on its own. So if you're telling me chronic hamstring issues, we're out of luck as orthopedic surgeons to be able to fix someone like that. So I would have a giant yellow light as a warning in terms of picking them up.
Let's talk about Steph Curry. He's dealing with something called runner's knee. What is that, and what's the recovery time, and how is it treated?
So go ahead, Steve, and feel with your knee bent. I assume you're sitting down now.
I am, yes.
Feel your kneecap, okay?
Okay.
And now the clapper vision is your kneecap is a clock. So feel the top of your kneecap. That's 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's where your quadriceps muscle, quad
Got
means
it.
4. So
Yep.
4 muscles come together, and they attach to at 12 o'clock on the clock. Now take your fingers and feel 6 o'clock. Your patella tendon is actually where it attaches at 6 o'clock on the patella or the kneecap. But if you feel really hard around the clock, it's not an empty space. There are actually muscles that live at 3 o'clock and at 9 o'clock. Well, what Steph Curry is dealing with is at 6 o'clock, not 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock, the attachment of the patella tendon is microscopically velcroing, ripping. So the muscles attached to the bone, 2 different structures attached to each other by microscopically embedding into the bone itself. They're called Sharpie's fibers. And microscopically, when they tear, it is exquisitely painful, and it doesn't lead to a complete tendon rupture, but while he tries to jump and run and stop, he's pulling on those precious nerve endings where the tendon attaches to the bone, and it's miserable. And that's why they need to let this rest and heal, because like the hamstring question you just gave me, we can't fix that with surgery.
Right.
Okay. So, Dr. Clapper, this is kind of a big picture question. I was talking to Dr. Leroy Sims, who's one of the Lakers' lead doctors. Mace, you met him. He helped you out.
He did help me.
Great guy, great doctor. And,
Terrific.
And I, Dr. Clapper, have been beating the drum for a couple of years that the NBA should get rid of back-to-back games, because if you gave people an extra day to recover, it might allow them to play more. And Dr. Sims said to me, I'm not sure that solves the problem. And his point was that you still have to give people time to work through their injuries. And sometimes just one day isn't enough. I'm just curious your opinion on that subject. If they got rid of the back-to-backs like I've been lobbying for, would it allow more guys to play, or am I just treating a symptom and not the problem?
No, I think he's totally wrong. I think common sense prevails. I think they need to get rid of Thursday night football games, but it's, they make too much money on it. No one really cares about the player. The reality is stop with the back-to-backs. You need to rest. You need to heal. That is still, in 2026, the best medicine that we can provide a professional athlete and a weekend warrior is rest. The body needs to heal. You're absolutely right, and I totally disagree with him.
Yeah, and by the way, I should point out that he wasn't black and white. He didn't say
right.
he said,
He's
well,
black, though.
Yeah, he is great. But he said basically that we would need to study it more to see what the best way to go about doing that is. But I'm with you. It just common sense says more rest means more time to recover.
So, Doc, a couple of years ago, I had neck surgery. You probably remember this, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
I go to I go to PT afterwards. Yeah, it was Dr. Hunt.
Yeah.
And I go to PT, and the one thing I noticed at PT was it's a bunch of high school kids. Kids are tearing ACLs and having injuries at such a young age. And one of the nuggets that Emily passed along is that ACL tears in young girls 5 times more than boys. Why is that?
Weird.
It is so terrible. Here's some statistics I'm going to throw at you about young girls and torn ligaments in their knee. Ever since we had to make as much money, Title IX, for the girls to play sports, we as orthopedic surgeons have seen an epidemic, an explosion of injuries in young girls. Here's a statistic for you. A teenage girl, there's a 1 in 6 chance of tearing the ACL for a girl before finishing 4 years of high school if she plays soccer. Okay, and the reality is we are blessed now with a prevention program. Girls, they have a wider pelvis. Therefore, the angle to their knee is more. They don't really get to learn how to land from a jump properly. As simple as that says, as that sounds, we call it, Michael Thompson always talks about that. You need to cross-train, which they used to do back in the day, which was helpful. Now they have a fancy name for it, movement diversity. Can you imagine?
Yeah, but in other words, cross-train.
You're not a garbage man. You're a sanitation engineer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Movement diversity. I love this. But there is actually a program that is out there with FIFA, designed by an orthopedic surgeon, Bert Mandelbaum, designed by a physical therapist, that actually teaches girls how to land from a jump, how to hop properly. And it works so well, it reduces the rate of an ACL tear in a community in girls by 50%. And yet, the damn coaches don't do it all the time. And it reminds me of Woody Allen, who used to say, those who can't do, teach. Those who can't teach Jim. That's the coach, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got to give me a break. Here's an opportunity. Our country is all about people like me, surgery and what drugs to take. The money needs to be spent in preventing the need for Dr. Clapper and surgery. And here you have this wonderful program. It's called FIFA 11 Plus. You can look it up. And it teaches young girls how to prevent these injuries. But damn coaches will not do it. It takes too much of their time. They're busy. Everybody's busy doing other stuff. To me, this is the most important thing you can do.
All right. Dr. Clapper, great stuff. We appreciate it as always. Every Saturday morning, 7 a.m., the Weekend Warrior Show with Dr. Robert Clapper. Dr. Clapper, thanks a lot for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
I love you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Doc.
Clap off. There. We added that, Michael. You like it?
I love that.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. That's fun. All right, coming up next for you, I mentioned this a while ago. What percentage of fans, baseball fans, do you think support the idea of a salary cap? We'll get into that coming up next. Plus, what are Luca's odds at winning the MVP? I've got a take on that as well. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's time to BB Go for it.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
Thank you. Here we go. Time to BB Go for it. It's your cue to call caller number 7 right now. 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 gets to tell us which team tonight will hit the first three-pointer.
BB Go for it.
That's right. It's a Lakers game day. Tell us again which team will hit the first three-pointer, and you can win.
From BB Go and ESPN LA.
BB Go for it.
We'll find out who's playing BB Go for it coming up next on ESPN LA.
We got your chance to win.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
I love wedding cake.
Yeah. Did you guys freeze your cake?
So you take like a slice of it and you put it in the freezer, and like on your first anniversary, you
see my family, my brothers, there was no cake left.
Yeah. Well, they take the first piece out and then they freeze it.
Gone. Everything gone.
By the way, D, you know what it tastes like? Crappy freezer brewed cake.
8 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
It's crazy to see how much everyone's changed at these reunions.
Did you see Brian? He's in better shape than he was 25 years ago. How is that even possible?
Yes, he told Tim he started taking Nugenix Total T2.
The testosterone booster?
Yeah, but he said it's way more than that. It also skyrockets nitric oxide in as little as 3 hours. Tim started taking it right away, and trust me, I've already noticed results.
Wow, I might just have to go catch up with Brian.
After 40, energy, strength, drive, it all starts going downhill. Feel like your old self again with Total T2. Stronger, leaner, and more energized. Just text ORDER to 369-369 for your complimentary bottle of new Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone and nitric oxide booster. Text now and you'll also get a free bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator. That's ORDER to 369-369. ORDER to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey guys, it's Cappy here, and let me tell you something you should do. You should book your annual eye exam at VisionWorks. It's not just about your sharper vision, it's about catching potential health issues early, like glaucoma, diabetes, or hypertension. Look, I did it. You should do it. I know you're busy. They'll work with you on evenings or weekends. I went to the Santa Ana store, had an amazing experience. That peace of mind, it's totally worth it. If you haven't had your eyes checked yet this year, now is the time, and VisionWorks makes it simple.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BB go for it and bring something different to the table.
Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
It's time to BB Go for it.
Every game day, you can play and win fabulous prizes from BB Go.
And qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage.
It's time on Mason and Ireland right now on ESPN LA to BB Go for it. We've got caller number 7. Let's find out who it is.
All right, let's welcome to the show Tony Lee from Arcadia. Tony, congratulations, man. Just for playing BB Go for it today, you win $50 in BB Go. Now your chance to make it $100 and qualify for the grand prize, a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Give us your prediction for tonight's game. Which team will hit the first three-pointer, the Lakers or the Pelicans?
Gotta go with the Lakers, fellas.
BB Go for it. Listen to tonight's game on ESPN LA, and let's see if you're right for your chance to win even more BB Go product and qualify for the grand prize to see basketball's biggest game in person. BB Go for it from Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA, and our friends at BB Go.
BB Go for it.
BB Go for it, brought to you by BB Go. Bold Korean flavor that's comforting and easy to share. Bowls, dumplings, fried rice. BB Go for it and bring something different to the table.
All right, so I asked this question. What percentage of fans do you think support a salary cap system with a cap and a floor?
I think it's going to be higher than other people. I'm going to say 67%. Pepe, what do you think?
I'll say 59%.
Michael?
Because fans are so jealous of the money that pro athletes make these days, 95%.
It is actually 68%. You almost hit it on the nose.
Wow.
Don. 68% say yes, 27% say no.
You're a 27%er on this
I
one,
am.
right?
Look, we're the Dodgers. I want to be able to spend.
I'm actually with the 67%. I think that
you want to put a cap on salaries?
I do.
I thought you were a capitalist.
But I am. But
But he lives in a socialist league.
And Michael, I think the floor is what I really want. The floor would force teams that don't spend money to spend a minimum. So, in other words, a team like the Pirates or the Marlins that doesn't invest any money in players would be required or they'd have to get out.
So you want to put these restrictions on teams that limit big trades happening. That's the problem with the league now.
No, you don't know. You don't understand. I understand totally what you're saying.
What he's talking about.
They have to spend the money to get the team better.
Yeah,
right.
But
so why do you think that would hamper trades?
Because we see it in the NBA.
Yeah, but I'm not putting in aprons.
Right, but if you put a salary cap, you have to trade underneath the salary cap. You can't go over the cap.
But you got to be. But everybody also, the players would make more money because of the floor.
It'll be hard to trade for people like an Aaron Judge or Shohei.
But in your world, we wouldn't have Kyle Tucker and we wouldn't have Edwin Diaz.
Come on, Ireland.
Yeah, we're over the salary cap.
Right? No, we still would. They just have to continue to pay.
Yeah, but I mean,
share.
you're thinking because you're a Dodger fan. Just think in the big picture. You know, I think it's better because the teams are going to have to get better. Competition is going to be better.
And the other teams, we have the Dodgers who are the favorites to win it, which seems like every year now. The rest of the country is sick of the Dodgers getting every player they want.
But isn't that good?
It's good for the Dodgers.
It's good for the game. It's good to have a team that everybody hates. Yeah, it's good to have a giant in the league.
I don't mind that everybody hates the Dodgers. What I really want, though, and the only way I'm going to get the floor is to get a cap. I don't think I can get the floor without the cap. Is there a way you think I can get the floor without the cap?
No.
That's what I
think
want.
Once you put artificial restraints on salaries, I mean,
would you want a salary cap here?
Well, then we wouldn't be able to pay for Pepe's parking.
Yeah, that's right. Pepe's parking would be left out. No, I hate salary caps.
Me too. I hate
like,
them.
for example, I think
the NFL has one.
I know
the NBA has one.
Right, but the
NHL has
they
one.
are artificial restraints on salary.
Yeah.
They do keep like in a free and open world. What would Luca get paid right now? Luca's a free agent. There's no salary cap. Yeah. So we're restricting players' ability to make money. I am anti-salary cap.
Right, but
in all sports, including baseball.
But the problem with your theory is, if the rich teams can give Luca $100 million, then the Dodgers and the Yankees are just going to be in the World Series every year.
That's right.
It's not even true.
Oklahoma City made the final.
The team with the highest payroll has only won 3 of the last 10 World Series.
Right, but last year the Dodgers have, because of the fact that guys like Shohei and I think even Kyle Tucker deferred, didn't he?
Yes.
Because of deferrals, the Dodgers technically don't have the highest payroll. The Mets do, but if you add the deferrals, the Dodgers.
No, they actually do this.
But
last year they did. This year they passed.
The thing, there is always a solution for everything. Okay, so if they have the cap, the thinking people are going to find a way to get the teams better. Dodgers are going to be better. Yankees are going to be better, and the teams that need to improve, they're going to have to improve because. I mean, I love the Dodgers. I want the Dodgers to win every year, but I want the Dodgers to play against teams that I'm not just going to go sit down and say, oh, the Dodgers are going to win no matter what.
Well, the problem that nobody talks about in Major League Baseball isn't that the Dodgers get everybody they want and have this astronomical payroll. It's that many, many other teams don't spend money.
That's right.
And so all of a sudden you've got a non-competitive situation with 8 or 9 of your teams.
Okay, but I'm going to point this out. Since 1995, only 8 teams with the highest payroll have won the World Series.
Right, but if you extended that to top 5 payroll, I think it would be more lopsided.
That could be. Could be. Yeah, I mean, Toronto was the number 5 payroll last year.
Right, top 5.
So they were a top 5 team.
And they spent money this offseason.
I just would rather see Mark Walters spend it on the team as opposed to putting it in his pocket.
That's where the criticism of the Dodgers is unfounded. Andrew Friedman said this in an interview a couple of weeks ago. Everybody yelling about the Dodgers ruining baseball. What the Dodgers are doing is they make more money. They draw more than anybody else. They have the best TV deal. They take all the money they make and they put it back into the team.
Yeah, that's right.
And Andrew Friedman asked the question, what would you want an owner to do? Would you want Mark Walter to spend less He put the money in his pocket? No.
Yeah.
He invested in the team.
Here's Blake Trinan. He says perception is built from the media, maybe owners that don't like what the Dodgers are doing because they would have to do something similar. And I say to that, maybe you're in the wrong business. Is it a bad thing that people who pay our checks and our salaries want a winning product? If you're going to complain about a team willing to do what it takes to win, then I think you're in the wrong business. And if you win, to say that you lose money by winning is a wild statement. So I think the perception is more or less, if you don't like what the Dodgers are doing, either take a look in the mirror or look at the people who aren't putting a product on the field. And that is absolutely true. Some people are absolutely competitive and spending enough. There are other teams like the Pirates and the A's. They take that $90 million that they're handed at the beginning of the season from revenue sharing, and they just put it in their pocket, and they don't put it on the field.
And they don't use it to get the team better.
Yep.
And who's the most important people for any team? The guys that follow the team,
Sure.
right? So if the owner said, I'm going to put a great team so you guys can enjoy winning with your team, I think that is very important. You know?
By the way, Joe Lacob, light years Lacob, is one of the competitors to get the San Diego Padres. Can you imagine the arms race between the Padres and the Dodgers? It would be spectacular.
By the way, I've come around on, I can't remember who proposed it, but we brought it up on the show last week. I've completely come around on this idea. I don't know how you could implement it, but this idea that if you don't finish with a winning record for 10 consecutive seasons, you got to put your team up for sale.
Yeah, you were talking about that.
I think that is totally realistic.
One team actually fits that bill.
The Angels.
Right.
The Angels.
And every Angel fan I know wants the team
But you
to
know,
be sold.
it's very safe and it's very affordable.
Right. And they have lower beer prices.
Winning is not even in the top 5, John.
Just
Not even in the top 5.
Unbelievable.
All right, coming up next for you, you're going to do some fast track. In the meantime, hey, shoot your shot on Prize Picks. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Again, Prize Picks giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up to play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. Don't miss the chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Simple to play. Although last night I did lose my ticket that I played. My lineup was not a winner. I hit 2 of 4. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you cash in. And by the way, all your favorite sports, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, on and on, World Baseball Classic. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, that's code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
In Los Angeles, greatness isn't an option. It's expected. From the skyhook of Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar with a skyhook
to the Showtime flair of Magic.
Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer! Magic hit a three-pointer!
To the relentless fire of the Mamba.
Bryant for the win!
This is a franchise built on icons. And now the story continues with the power and vision of LeBron.
Follow a 17-footer good again. LeBron has dialed back the clock.
And the next generation talent of Luca.
Luca, another 3. Good again!
Different eras, same standard. Championship expectations.
Me, LeBron, and AR, I think we're the leaders of this group.
From the legends of yesterday to the superstars of right now. Lakers basketball lives here. ESPN Los Angeles.
What's on tap today on ESPN LA? Lakers are home tonight to host the Pelicans. The Toyota Lakers Countdown with Beto Duran starts at 6 p.m. with tip-off at 7:30 here on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio in the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code VAN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code VAN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code VAN.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain matte fold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. Zoom, man.
And starting on May 8th, we will all be able to ride the D all the way to Westwood.
Oh, boy, yeah.
There is
that's the new slogan.
Extension of Metro D line, which is the line
all of a
that goes from downtown to Wilshire and it goes all the way to Westwood. And eventually will go all the way, I think, to Santa Monica. But that being said, they are selling T-shirts, merchandise, the LA Metro is, that say Ride the D with the purple line.
Yes. Right, and I've heard the Ride the D T-shirts are sold out.
They are sold out, and I think
sold
this
out
is
right away.
Incredible marketing by the LA Metro team and going into its core audience of riders they want to encourage to ride the D. But
yes,
what would it take for you to
say
use
that phrase on the air?
Public transportation?
Oh, okay.
Regularly.
In New York, I do it all the time. I took the train all over New York.
But yeah, the subways are great. But here, would you ever I take Metro when I go to USC games or I go to LAFC games because it drops off right there at the Science
my friend
Museum.
Emilio is here watching the show today. He just took the train in because he says he loves it because he doesn't have to worry about parking.
Right. Especially here. When was the last? Have you taken the Metro?
I have not ridden the D. No.
Any Metro, though? The A,
I don't think
the
I have.
E?
A, E, D? No, none of them.
No D for you.
I did the last time I went to the USC game that you invited me.
Yeah, right.
I came over here, parked the car, and took the train to USC.
What about the D? Did you?
Did you ride the D?
No, the D, no. I took the C. but I have you ever taken the A train?
No train.
No.
The A is actually...
The A train in New York.
Oh, yeah, in New York, I've taken them all.
I will say the A train here in LA is the longest light rail system in the country. It goes all the way from Long Beach to Pomona.
Oh, wow.
That's the A?
The A, yeah.
Okay.
Not the D. But you can also take the train to the airport now, and then hopefully the people mover will be ready to go soon. So there's ways to take the Metro and ride the D with everybody.
Brian, have you ridden the D?
I have not.
Okay.
How about you, Michael?
I will never ride public transportation. The last time I rode public transportation, I was 19 years of age.
Such an
You sit in
elitist.
those seats, people leak on those seats.
Such an elitist.
Michael, what about all the buses we take? You and I have been on hundreds of buses together.
Those are private transportation.
Yeah,
You
but
probably
other,
don't even-
other people have used those buses.
Yeah, but those are more private.
People
so.
can leak on a plane, Michael.
I know.
But you probably have never taken the subway.
In New York, no. Or in
Yeah,
LA,
I
no.
love the subway.
The
in New York.
subway is so much fun.
They tell you Lisa took the subway to JFK.
Oh, did she?
last
Oh,
time we were
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's great.
So instead of a $120 Uber ride, it cost her $6.
What about Lisa? Well, does she use public transit?
Here, no. There, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's never used it here.
So she won't ride the D?
I'll ask her.
Okay.
Immediately.
All
right, what do you got, Em?
Maybe she got a dirty
Brian,
mind.
it's you. Go ahead, Brian.
Speaking of baseball, we were talking about baseball last segment. There was some news today that Jerickson Profar got caught for his second time using PEDs, so it's two-time offender here. MLB's come out and said they're going to suspend him for the whole 162 season.
Yep.
Baseball Player Association said, hold on now, let's stop that. 162 seems a little harsh. Do you agree that
162, I say you're banned for a season, no question about it. He missed half the season
He did.
last
year. It was 81 games.
I'm trying to remember
getting
the
busted.
name of the guy who played in Toronto, and he's playing for the Giants.
Okay.
Back when the Giants were going to World Series, and he got caught using PEDs, and so he got suspended. The Giants actually could have brought him back for the World Series, and they said, no, we don't want him anymore. And then he got a 2-year contract in Toronto for $28 million with numbers he put up based on PEDs. So,
I remember this guy.
I was going to say that until they make the penalty so harsh that other guys won't do it, guys will continue to roll the dice. That's why what you're describing, Brian, should happen. If they sack him for 162 games, maybe the next guy will think long and hard before doing it. But it's almost no deterrent at all.
And I agree with that. Because that's like sending a message to everybody. Stop doing this or look what's going to happen.
Yeah, by the way, and this is like an IQ test, right? You get busted once. How do you get busted again? I mean, you've already missed half a season. Now you're going to miss another one. I think the penalty is totally fair, totally
Melky
right.
Cabrera is the name I was looking for.
And they took him right back.
right.
Now, the one thing last year, Jerickson Profar, actually did come back and play for them last year. There was some debate about whether or not they would. They decided to do it, but you are kind of screwing your team when you signed a big contract, and he did, signed a big contract, then he misses half the year, now misses another year. You've kind of set the whole franchise back. You've let everybody down.
Right, and he doesn't get paid either,
No,
right?
he doesn't get paid.
Yeah, I'm all in favor of throwing the book at these guys. That's the only way you're going to stop.
Yep.
John, wake up Michael, please. He's falling
Michael,
asleep.
is he not alert?
He's eyeballing that Camish you brought him, Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about
we're
opening
seeing
it.
that. All right, so I wanted to talk about Luka Doncic a little bit. Tonight, the Lakers versus New Orleans across the street. New Orleans, by the way, not tanking because they don't have their first-round pick.
They traded it to Atlanta for Derek Queen.
What do you think would have happened to me, Mace? You think I would have got fired if they brought Luca's cake down to the
right, I saw that, yeah.
And I was sitting right there next to it. Nobody was around.
It was like half
Slovenia, half Lakers.
Yeah,
Laker jersey.
it looked cool.
Would I have gotten fired if I would have cut into that and got a piece?
If you had the first piece of that cake? Oh, yeah.
They'd
Now,
have
I don't
fired
think
me?
you get fired, but, boy, it would be a
I
real.
I think our head of security would dress Michael down to the point that he'd be punished for the rest
You
of the
think
year.
Luca would have been offended if I took a piece of it? Slice of it?
Yeah, of course, man.
If
That
I was
is
Luca, I would have been offended.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody took the first piece of your birthday
I wouldn't
cake,
care.
But why do you want to do that,
would. Yeah,
Michael?
Michael would not
I mean,
care.
No, I wouldn't care.
that's lack of education.
But I mean,
Think
Luca
so?
gave you a brand new e-bike. That's not
Yeah.
enough to get you for cutting into his cake.
Well, that's why I figured he wouldn't care because he's so nice.
Yeah. So Luca's kind of, I mean, a lot of people have been complaining about Luca the last week or so, and it's almost like it's his turn in the barrel. I want to play a couple of things. First of all, here is, before I play Nick Wright, can I just say that show that they do, is it First Things First?
Yeah, with Kevin Wildes and Chris Broussard.
You know what they did? A championship pie.
They
stole our championship pie.
From the Kamenetskis?
No, from us. Kamenetsky
invented-
stole it from us.
We
That's not what
invented
Andy
the
says.
championship pie. Oh, don't
Shocking
listen
that
to Andy.
Fox Sports steals things.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Nick Wright on Luca.
I also feel like Luca has taken a public beating for a player that is, despite his flaws, the scoring champ right now, along with 8 rebounds, 8 assists a night. And that they are 30 and 18 when he plays, which is pretty good. And so that's my defense, even though I don't think they can win the championship. But their best player is playing really well, maybe not peak Luca.
Is this peak Luca or is he off peak?
No, offensively, he's awesome. It's the struggle you have with Luca is, I'll just ask all three of you guys, can you be the best player in the NBA if you only play one side of the ball?
No, I've always said that. You got to be effective on both ends of the floor. That's why Kobe.
No Steph.
No, Steph wasn't the best player. It was always LeBron.
Well, but Steph won back-to-back MVP.
Yeah,
MVP is different from best
without
player.
Playing any defense.
But that's why Giannis and LeBron, when he was in his prime, of course, Kobe, Jordan, Hakeem, those guys, as Pepe knows, dominated the game on both ends.
Right, but you can win the MVP without playing defense.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
People don't really follow defense. I mean,
they don't respect it as much.
Nobody talks
about. By the way,
about,
this is why I think Jaylen Brown should be in the MVP conversation.
He does
because
play
he's a
defense.
two-way player.
He is very good on both sides.
That's why Wemby should win it this year, MVP.
Absolutely.
Dominates on both ends.
He might not play 65 games, though.
Well, wait. Shea is a good defender, too.
Yeah, he is.
Shea can miss 2 more games.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Wemby can miss 1.
How many can Luka miss?
Is
he solid in the race?
He can miss 4.
He can miss 4.
Yeah, he's missed 14 games.
And these guys are definitely aware of this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be, yeah.
Yeah, they're paying attention.
In some cases, it costs them money. Like they have clauses in their contract that says if you win MVP,
of course they're aware because the agents are telling them that,
right,
too.
But would you guys, just out of curiosity, would you guys get rid of the 65-game rule or
yes,
keep it?
I would get rid of it.
Oh, yeah.
You'd get rid of it?
Yes.
Michael,
I would
how
get
about
rid
you?
of it.
I would put it up to 72 games.
You make it even
just
harder.
raise it to 72.
Make guys play.
I think it doesn't work. I mean, if somebody's the MVP, somebody's the MVP, whether they play 60 games or 80 games.
You want to cut down load management? That'll do it.
But Michael, Jokic didn't miss games because
he got hurt.
He was lazy.
You can't hurt some guy gets hurt.
But I'm saying, because of that, Jokic will be ineligible for any postseason awards. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
If it's legit injury.
It's legit injury. I can understand why if you have to miss games, but if you're just resting, you shouldn't be rewarded for that.
I think Jokic right now, for me, is the best player in the game.
Still.
He absolutely, look at his performances are unbelievable. He's not a slouch. He's not a slouch defender.
Is he a better defender than Giannis?
No.
So how can he be the best?
Well, Giannis, because he's so dominant offensively.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's not a good defender.
Yeah, but
correct.
But Giannis is dominant defensively.
This is why Wemby is the MVP.
Oh yeah, he does both.
You can't guard him on offense, and he can guard everybody on defense.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I think he's going to win multiple MVPs.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think he's going to have 5 or 6 of them before he's done.
Yeah, because he's still too young and he's still learning how to play in the NBA.
Pepe is 21.
I know.
Crazy.
21.
Talk for a minute about Luca's MVP chances. Here's Bill Simmons and Zach Lowe.
Luca's MVP finishes by year. This is his 8th year. Didn't finish first year, 4th second year, 6th third year, 5th, 8th, 3rd. Didn't get any votes last year. This is year 8, and he's not going to be in the top 4. So he's only had 1 3rd place finish and 1 4th place finish. Never has won, I think 52 games is his highest with Dallas. If I had told you this during his rookie year as we watched how good he was, would you have ever guessed this?
No, and in fact, I feel like I've picked him as my preseason MVP at least twice. He's been like a preseason odds-on favorite to win MVP, maybe more times than that. And so, yeah, I realize the whole conversation is now shifting into, will he ever win a championship conversation this year that I feel like is a little bit premature. But it is surprising. I thought he would have won an MVP by now. I thought he would have won an MVP for the Dallas Mavericks by now. So everything about what's happened is a little bit surprising.
Good point. Yeah, when we were moving into the 2020s, and if we had had a who is the most likely guy to win one MVP this decade draft, I think he would have been the first pick.
It's just tailor-made. Like the whole offense is going to revolve around him. His passing does make most types of players better. He's had playoff success basically since he came into the league. He's been a good playoff player, like going back to the bubble, et cetera. It just seemed like absolute no-brainer. Like you'd be shocked if a guy like this didn't win an MVP.
They're right about this. He's not a top 3 MVP candidate right now.
Not right now.
No, not right now. I mean,
Well,
I think you can't.
And it may come down to, if we're talking about Wemby, Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham,
Is Jokic out, or does he still have games?
He can miss one more.
Okay, so Shea, Jokic, Cade Cunningham, I think, is the conversation.
Jaylen
Brown is in the conversation.
It might come down, Michael, to which one of those teams finishes first.
Right.
So if the Spurs pass the Thunder,
yeah,
then I think you got to give it to Wemby. If the Celtics pass Detroit, then I think Jaylen Brown's number 2. But let's say Oklahoma City wins it. I think it's between Shea and Jaylen Brown. I'd give it to Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, but John and Michael and Mace.
Yeah.
Called us all. We're all here.
Wait a second. I just mentioned your name because you were falling asleep. Okay?
Right.
The player that should be the MVP is the one that makes the team better when he plays.
Well, don't they all do that?
If he doesn't play, the team doesn't play as good. So when that player is playing, the team is better. I mean, that's simple as that. Because
based on that, the MVP would be Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What would your MVP ballot be right now?
Me personally.
Yeah, you personally.
Wemby 1.
Yep.
Jaylen Brown 2.
Yep.
Shea 3, Jokic 4.
Wemby, Cunningham, Brown.
Wendy, Brown, and Cunningham.
By the way, I don't think Wemby's going to win.
Why not?
Why not?
I think it's going to be Shea. Shea is
I think it may come down to which one of those teams
makes the 65, or which team has a better record.
Wins the West. The number, because isn't it kind of an award they normally give to a guy?
Well, that's Shea, right?
You know, right.
Yeah, Oklahoma, they'll hang on to first place. I don't think they're going to lose it.
I mean,
Two-
it's going to
two
be
games
Shea,
up.
Jokic,
But the team is
Cade
better
Cunningham.
when Shea plays.
Shea, Jokic, Cunningham, Wemby, Brown. Those are the 5, I think, in some order.
By
at
the way,
top.
the Thunder are 3 games ahead of the Spurs with 22 to go. So it could go either way.
Yeah, if they rally back and get the number 1 seed in the West, then I think you can make a really strong Wemby case.
In the East, Boston is 5 games behind Detroit with 22 to go.
Yeah.
So actually, the Celtics have 21.
And Tatum is coming back.
Yeah.
Tatum's coming back. They got to chase down Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren in Detroit. I don't think they will. I think Detroit's going to win that division.
Yeah.
I think back to what Bill and Zach were talking about with idea of Luca ever winning the MVP. I think it's hard to think about that right now because he doesn't play defense. There's always going to be that against him, and we've seen often this year he can score 41 points and they still lose.
And
how can you name that the MVP if you can score 41 points and your team loses?
Although they are 30-18 when Luca plays.
Sure, but they are still not having the greatest of record, and I think that it's all this offense to what end?
Was Steve Nash a good defender?
No.
Was he the MVP?
Yep,
won
twice.
Okay, there you go.
Steph won twice.
Oh, yeah,
Steph won once.
there's no question.
Jokic has won 3 times, right?
People don't really pay attention to the defense.
No.
Now, maybe they will now that Wemby is so clearly defensive.
Yeah.
When there's
superior.
options of guys who can play it both ways, why give it to somebody who only plays one side of the ball?
Right. By the way, I'm so tired of people saying the Lakers are not a terrible team.
No.
By listening to this show, you would think the Lakers are totally in the tank. They are not.
Right.
They're 12 games over 500. They still got a chance at the 4 seed. They're within striking distance.
They're actually within striking distance of the 3.
But it's because the Lakers are judged against championships, as you guys all like to remind me that anything besides a championship is a lost season.
Right, but there is an in between. It's
Mace,
not going to be.
If they win tonight,
Yep.
they'll play Denver on Thursday, a half game behind the Nuggets. So the winner of that game would be the 5. They are a game and a half. They win tonight, they'd just be 1 game behind Minnesota.
For the 4.
And we play them on Tuesday.
And the Rockets are right there. They're 2 games beyond the Rockets for the 3.
So, but you also have to check your rearview mirror. They're only 2 games ahead of Phoenix.
Yes.
So, like I said yesterday on the show, the whole ball game, in my opinion, is staying 6 or better.
Yep.
I want them 3, 4, 5, or 6.
You don't want to be in the play-in.
No. Especially when you you have to play OKC or San Antonio in the first round.
If you qualified for that.
All right. Coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Plus, if you're climbing a building, how do you relieve yourself? We'll do that coming up. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're hiring, you got to use ZipRecruiter. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance, and he's right. They're an algorithm where you post your job on ZipRecruiter, and it immediately sends you qualified candidates fast. Just post it at that web address, ZipRecruiter.com/LA. It's free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. You can invite the people that ZipRecruiter sends you with one click. And here's how fast it can work. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So what are you waiting for? Go to that website, use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
It is Fastrack on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked it out of pure jealousy.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
So tip or no tip with your significant other having a celebrity hall pass?
Hell no. No tip. Absolutely not. If the question was ever brought up, that'd be the end of it. Hell no. But if you want to negotiate, if you need is it celebrity pass? If you have a celebrity hall pass that you need, okay, you can have it. But then I get 2. How about that?
You get 2? Like, is that a one-for-one situation?
I don't want any, but if you want one, I get 2. How about that?
Janet Jackson comes knocking.
That would be one. And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked it out of pure jealousy.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
What's on tap on ESPN LA? Lakers are home tonight to host the Pelicans. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 6 p.m. with tip-off at 7:30. Hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio in the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, sports fans, if you haven't hit up Lazy Dog Restaurant yet, you're missing out. I'm talking made-from-scratch meals, ice-cold beers, handcrafted drinks, and their new Cowboy Ribeye Burger is perfect fuel for game day. Happy hour and late-night deals start at just $3. Staying in? Order online and get free delivery on orders over $25. And hey, use code ESPNLA for 10% off your online order. Locations all across Southern California and beyond. Visit LazyDogRestaurants.com to find a location near you.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing $1 that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.625%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.625%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Jeff's day is off to a slow start. So he heads to AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination, where Sammy, a local AutoZoner, tests his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge, and Sammy does that for free too. In no time at all, Jeff is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Shh, here he comes.
Surprise! The people above your catering business are doing major construction, and the drilling is only during business hours. It's so loud.
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money, getting personalized discounts on a commercial auto quote with Progressive.
Also, that isn't powdered sugar on the floor. It's plaster from your ceiling.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
Eli Rollo is a content creator and an author, and she's planning her wedding. So she has a large bridal party. I want to say it's like in the 10s. Like she has a lot of bridesmaids.
Mm-hmm.
And she was on TikTok. She was telling everybody about how she is paying for her bridesmaids to have makeup and hair, but that she's asking that they get their hair choices approved by her before sending it to the stylist. I'm going to play a piece of sound from her TikTok. And just so you know, a slicked back bun is like when you use a little gel to pull it really tight and give yourself a bun. Kim Kardashian does this hairstyle a lot.
Okay, got it.
Like,
keeps it out of your face.
like the girls in that Black Swan movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like ballerinas.
Okay.
All right, so here's Eli Rollo in her own words.
Hair and makeup for my bridesmaids on my wedding day. And the salon asked all the bridesmaids to send a picture of their desired hairstyle so that the salon could be prepared, right? Love it. So everyone's sending pictures in the group chat of their desired hairstyle. And I didn't really give much guidance. Like, I was like, these are some hairstyles I love, but like choose whatever you're comfortable with. But then my cousin said, can I do a slick back bun? And thank God I'm paying, because if I wasn't paying, I don't know if I'd be comfortable being like, no slick back buns. Nobody can be in a slick back bun. Like, there is a time and a place for a slick back bun at a wedding, but mine is not that wedding. Like an elevated city wedding, nighttime, sexy, you're wearing black, slick back bun. Slick back bun. Or if you're in a tropical climate and your hair gets super frizzy and it's an all day long wedding and it's going to be outside, slick back bun. There's a time and a place, but my wedding is not a slick back bun wedding. Also, my little cousin is the kind of girl that like she slays a slick back bun. She loves a slick back bun. So I'm like, I'm giving you PTO from the slick back bun for one day. And that's my wedding day. Pick anything else. Literally shave your head. I do not care. Pick any other hairstyle, dye it pink, live your best life. No slick back bun. If you dye it pink, you cannot do a slick back bun. Like, we're not there. So when I tell you, like, if I wasn't paying for the hair and makeup, I would have to swallow it. And she would get a slick back bun, because if she's paying, go for a slick back bun. But like literally any other hairstyle. I hope this makes sense. Like, there are weddings where it's like, that's a slick back bun wedding, and the bridesmaid should be in a bride should be in a slick back bun.
So I love how she's saying I don't care, but then saying
She
she
obviously
clearly
does
cares.
care.
So, but if she's paying for it, can she tell them what to do?
All right, this is I'm going to make this easy.
Yeah.
For one day, do what the bride wants. Just do it. Like there's a million things I could point out of why she's being insensitive.
Oh, she's ridiculous.
She's being a bridezilla. But I
know.
don't care.
She is being a bridezilla.
I don't care. For one day, do what the bride wants. And if you're the groom, really follow that rule.
Oh, well, no, if you're the groom, you got to do everything by the book.
If you're the groom, you just don't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything. It's not your day.
Yeah.
But this woman seems to be...
But don't you agree that these girls should just do what she wants?
Yeah, although I think somebody should show up with a slick back bun just to see what she says.
Well, now that this is out there on TikTok, I bet you some of the guests come in slick back buns just to see if she'll say anything.
I never heard of a slick back bun till today, and she said it probably 30 times. In that little clip.
What's her name? Sarah Pigeon does some of those in Love Story.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting how she's like, yeah, you could have dye your hair pink, but just no slick back buns. I guarantee you, if one of her bridesmaids showed up with pink hair, she'd have something to say about it.
Brian, you could probably do a slick back bun if you wanted.
Yeah, it's the slick part. You know, I feel like there's a lot of product.
Exactly, a lot of product.
I like the El Natural.
Exactly. All right, Brian, what do you got?
Fast Track.
All right, so earlier today, Guy Fieri was on SportsCenter. You know, funny enough, you don't really see him on SportsCenter every time.
Yep.
But previewing his show that comes out tomorrow, Flavortown, The Food Fight.
Okay,
so it's
good.
another one of these cooking shows. It's my guilty pleasure, and I will say Guy Fieri, Humboldt legend as well.
This particular show, you like the new one?
This one I haven't seen yet.
All
But
the
like
ones where he yells at chefs and stuff?
You know, the grocery store
Diners,
games.
drive-ins, and dives.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know, I always get this. I've never actually seen one, and you see it in the movies or anything. Have you ever witnessed a food fight, or are they just, kind of a myth?
Well, Brian, I was in a fraternity.
Oh.
And if you're in a fraternity, there is at least one food fight every year in tribute to Animal House.
Yep.
Where it is no holds barred, and when it starts, it's one of the funniest things you'll ever see. Like
Who cleans it up?
Food
we the pledges do basically.
Right.
So one time,
Yeah, the pledges do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
one time I was a pledge.
Me too.
And a food fight started, and I looked at one of the actives and I said, "Am I allowed?" He goes, "Yeah, you're going to be the ones cleaning it up. Go at it."
Yep.
And it just turns it. I know it's a waste of food, but it's really, really fun. It's really fun.
As for Guy Fieri, does he just yell at everybody? Is he just yells at all the chefs?
He's not Gordon Ramsay.
I think you're confused.
Ramsay is
Guy Fieri's the guy with the spiked
Yeah.
blonde hair.
no, I like
Guy
And he
Fieri
goes
is
diners,
nice.
drive-ins, and dives.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And Gordon Ramsay's the one who yells.
He
at
yelled. I
everybody,
call
right?
people idiot sandwich.
So
Yeah.
did you never have a food fight in the fraternity?
I don't recall one.
Because we had a
specifically.
big house. We had like 70 live-in
We
people.
did too, but I don't think we ever had a food
we'd
fight.
be down there at dinner. If somebody didn't like the dinner, I hate the slop, and he'd spill it on the guy next to him, and then it was just
It's all over.
game over.
Yeah.
Guys turning over tables and using them as shields.
Yep.
You know, and then the just had to clean it all up.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, at least once a year.
By the way, you know what's weird about pledging is there was a time when you had to know every person in the fraternity,
Yeah.
every guy in the fraternity, what their hometown was, how old they were, what their major was, and you had to learn it for every single member
Yeah,
of
and we
the
had
fraternity.
like 90 guys in there, and I
Yeah.
had to memorize all
I think
those.
that's still true.
I'm sure it is.
Today.
Yeah,
Pepe,
you got to know your brothers.
Pepe, Mexicans and blacks, we don't waste food like that, huh?
No.
We keep our food. It's got to be a white thing.
I'll tell you, Pepe, though, I used to go to Mexico a lot when I was in college. We'd go down to Baja, or we'd go to Ensenada, or a couple of times we went to Cancun.
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah. I couldn't believe all the hole in the wall, like walking down the street, some guy on the corner with a taco stand, how good the food was.
Yeah, the food is
And
really
you'd
good.
I'd go down and I'd say, let me have 5 of those tacos. And they'd make them, and I'd give him $10.
Yep.
I go, what do I owe you? And he would say, $5.
Right.
And I would go, no, this is too good. I'll give him 10. The next time I'm back, I gave him 20. They're so appreciative.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those guys are just, trying to make ends meet.
Right.
But the food is so good. When I was a sports guy at KCAL, all the photographers knew, they were like Beto. They knew all the hole-in-the-wall taco and burrito joints, and they would take me to them. We'd always pay in cash. We'd always tip, and the food was always fantastic because the people are so appreciative when you take care of them.
That is right. And don't forget that Mexican food is one of the best in the world.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially here in Southern California. It's off the charts.
Yeah, it is. By the way, I got a pitch for CNN. Tell me if this works. So,
you want to hold it, or do you want to do it
yeah,
now?
I'll tell you coming up. Plus, what would you do if you are Kyler Murray? He just got released. I'm going to give you 3 options, and I want you to tell me.
Okay.
That's coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. Oh, it's time to talk about our buddy Jacob.
Is Jacob coming in today, Em?
He is for Game Game.
Nice.
Okay, good. So Jacob's on his way in. I hope you're listening, Jacob, because this number we want everybody to remember. And just put it in your phone. It's easy to remember if you don't, but put it in your phone just so you have it. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. That is Jacob and Ronnie's office when you get in an accident, when you need a lawyer. And, Mace, you have actually done this yourself.
Right. I was in this spot where I got into an accident, and I listened. I did exactly what I said in these commercials. I said, call Jacob. So I called him from the scene, and Jacob walked me through the whole thing, taking pictures and what to say to the other driver and not dealing with the insurance company after. All that's Jacob will take care of everything for you and ultimately get to the compensation that you deserve. And believe me, the number is a lifesaver if you're in an accident, and it's easy to remember. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Jacob and Ronnie, also call Jacob.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Your morning drive begins early in the Southland. Luckily for you, we present Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Today is Cowboys kickoff day. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. Your season starts today. You'll hear about them 24/7 with us, and the Dallas Cowboy angles will start as it is the beginning of the Dallas Cowboys season. No, they don't play 17 games when everyone else does, September through February. They start their season today on February 10th, and they finish it right as the opening kickoff for everyone else takes place. that's when their season is over.
Start your day with unsportsmanlike before the Sedano and Cap Morning Show at 7 a.m. Mornings on ESPN LA.
It's Evan Cohen. Be sure to start each weekday on ESPN LA with unsportsmanlike mornings, 3 to 7 a.m. The 1-2 punch in LA morning drive. Evan Canty Michelle, and then Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
ESPN LA family, I'm personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
It's Chris Morales for VisionWorks. And let's be honest, how many of us wasted our tax refunds on really dumb things in the past? This year, don't do it. Do what thousands of people in OC and LA are doing and invest wisely in your vision. VisionWorks accepts most vision insurance plans, and their professional staff will help everyone maximize their insurance benefits. And if you don't have insurance, don't worry. The experts at VisionWorks will find options that work within your price range. See the world clearly. It really is life-changing. Better vision, better value. VisionWorks just makes sense.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Out on the course, they're the PGA Tour's best players. But in the arena, they're prime time. And Season 2 of TGL presented by SoFi is back with lights, cameras, action. We're talking big moments, big personalities, big names in the stands, all on the big screen. Big-time matchups with shot clocks, hammer drops, timeouts, overtime, and playoffs. It's city versus city, squad versus squad. The sport just hits different under the lights. It's TGL presented by SoFi. Keep up. It's golf. Tune into every match. Only on ESPN.
Mason and Ireland.
You know what they say? Nobody loses like
sneaky
Steve
bastard.
Mason.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it pays to be a loser, people.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
If you're a loser, it pays.
Back to the guys.
Her hands are never cold. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll turn her music
Randomly,
on.
Kim Carnes. How did we wind up playing Kim Carnes?
We've been doing 80s all day.
Okay.
For a segment that we
that's
don't
a very good song.
Kim Carnes is in The Greatest Night in Pop.
Oh, yes, she is.
You know, when they put together all the best musicians in the world, and they had them all show up in one studio, Netflix did a special called Greatest Night in Pop. Kim Carnes was on the list.
Yep, she was there.
And you remember the big decision they made, and looking back on it, back then it made sense.
It was no Madonna, it was Cyndi Lauper, right?
Right. They picked. They said we need one of the two. Who should we ask? Cyndi Lauper or Madonna? And at the time, Girls Just Want to Have Fun
was a big deal.
Had just come out, so they benched Madonna and went to Cyndi Lauper.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake.
I don't know. Cyndi Lauper is pretty good on there.
She's a very good singer.
Yeah.
The one guy that left, Michael, was
Waylon Jennings.
Waylon Jennings. And Al Jarreau got too drunk.
Al Jarreau is just hammered.
You
hammered.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Very, very good.
All right, so I want to ask this question. First of all, some news from the NFL. Players who did not get franchise tags today and are now free agents. Kenneth Walker from Seattle, Alec Pierce, wide receiver from the Colts, Travis Etienne from the Jaguars, Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals. Kyler Murray is being released by the Cardinals. Now, M posed an interesting question. He still has eligibility for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The A's own his rights.
So if you were Kyler Murray, would you jump to baseball, become a backup somewhere like Minnesota or wherever they need a backup quarterback, or take the starting quarterback job with the Jets, which is always hopeless? What would you do?
I would stay in the NFL.
And you would be a backup, or you would start for the Jets?
Baseball's harder than football. Well, Michael can weigh in on this. He has one son that's a professional baseball player and two that play professional basketball. Michael, Trace has been a great player in his career, and he still can't get a job. Baseball's
Really
hard.
Tough. Yeah, it's tough.
And if you go into a long slump, like if you go a month without hitting, they'll just cut you.
Yeah.
In football, he was the number 1 overall pick in the whole draft.
Right.
So I'm assuming
he's
a
not,
better football player than he is baseball
player.
player.
Never going to be a franchise quarterback. Never, ever.
But
I've watched him too much.
Is he ever going to be a franchise baseball
We may never
player?
know.
Yeah.
We may never know.
No, because baseball is harder.
Right, but
he's been playing football for a while, so he should take the job with the Jets.
Yeah.
So start with the Jets is what you would say.
Heck yeah. Go to the Dolphins.
You're 28. He just is going to get released and get paid $30 million of guaranteed money. So he's getting cut, and $30 million is going to his bank account, which is fantastic. So if I was him, I would not go to the Jets. I would save my brain. I would save my body. I would be get a cushy backup quarterback job somewhere where I know I'm not going to play, and just live out my days up on the farm as a backup quarterback.
By
the way, he was selected number 9 overall in the Major League Baseball draft.
And number 1 in the football draft.
He's still young. He's too young to do that, Emily.
Let's connect some dots here for a fun angle. Okay.
Yep.
Who was the coach that drafted Kyler Murray number 1 overall?
Kingsbury.
Right. Where is he now?
Kingsbury. He's with
the Rams.
No, he's.
And what do the Rams need?
Not Kyler Murray.
Well, they need a backup quarterback.
But not Kyler Murray.
Why not?
Because I don't believe
McVay would drop plays like you've never seen
I do not
before.
trust Kyler Murray as a quarterback. I've seen him too many times. We played Arizona twice a year. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not, and when he's there, we beat him.
But sometimes he cooks the Rams completely.
He has. Mobile quarterbacks can sometimes cook the Rams.
And McVay with Kyler, come on.
Yay, nay. You're thinking?
If McVay likes it,
yeah, that's right.
Then I'm all for it.
Yeah, and nobody knows his game better than Cliff Kingsbury.
And I know he's always wanted a mobile quarterback. I do think I struggle with the idea that Kyler Murray is so small.
Yes.
I think that is a huge issue. I'd rather have someone that's a little bigger that can be a mobile quarterback, like a Josh Allen type, obviously.
Yep.
But I think maybe he could play around with it.
Well, listen, here's the thing. Sean McVay is an offensive genius. If he sees something there, I completely support him.
Yeah,
but
of course.
I'm not a
But
Kyler Murray fan.
The coach, the Kingsbury, if he's so good, how come he didn't work in Arizona?
Well, he's an offensive mind.
More than just a quarterback.
And he's an offensive mind.
And the decisions that he was taking were crazy because he was 4-6 and he went for it.
But his talent has always been coaching quarterbacks and coaching them up, and he's always been very successful
as a coordinator.
Which is what he is now. He's an offensive assistant, or what is his official title?
Assistant head coach.
Assistant head coach. Right. There you go. No, he's a great offensive mind, and he's coached some really great quarterbacks.
He was with Washington before?
Yes,
Washington,
he was the offensive coordinator for Jaden Daniels, and the year they went to the NFC Championship game, and then he also was it last year.
I think he's going to be good as a coordinator with the Rams. I don't know about Murray, but if they see something in him, okay.
Let me say something. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but people apparently in Seattle are upset that they didn't franchise Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker had a great Super Bowl.
Right.
He's just a guy.
Very replaceable.
Very replaceable. Now, it's weird to see.
I personally would rather have Kyron Williams than Kenneth Walker. Me personally.
Me too. Kenneth Walker, it's weird to see a Super Bowl champion let their MVP walk away, but I have a feeling that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's weird that his final game will be in the Super Bowl winning an MVP.
Yeah.
I know we had that experience with Cooper Kupp, but there was some distance between him winning the Super Bowl MVP and him being released by the Rams.
Yeah.
I think it is a gutsy move from your franchise to be that cold, to not give him what he believes he deserves.
That's interesting. Yeah, it is pretty cold, but I always say you will be tolerated until you can be replaced. They obviously feel like they can replace him.
Everybody's replaceable.
All right, Game of Games coming up next. Michael's
Not
game
everybody.
today.
Ireland cannot be replaced. That's right. Michael Thompson can certainly not be replaced.
Are you kidding me?
No, Michael
is one of one.
He's
Pepe.
Irreplaceable. There's nobody like Michael Thompson. He's an original.
That's right, Pepe.
Michael, what is our game about today?
Well, Pepe told me what subject to play today. So the game today is about geography.
Geography.
Okay. Let's see. And Jacob and Ronnie just walked in. He'll be playing.
All right, full house today. Going to play some game of games coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you're a listener to this show, you know I love National University, one of my favorite partners here at ESPN LA. Dr. Mark Milron and the crew at NU offer more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And here's the best part. They do it on your schedule. They like to take care of what they call anders. Maybe you have a family and a job and you want to get a degree. They're here for all your ands. And they make it achievable on 4 and 8 week courses online. Generous transfer credit policy, millions handed out in scholarships last year. If any of this sounds like something you would be interested in, just go to their website, nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, proud sponsor of ESPN LA. National University, nu.edu.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
So they gave us jerseys, but they didn't give us the jerseys until right before the game was about to start. Okay?
Oh, no.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Go ahead. You know what happened
Busted
next.
can of biscuits.
And one of my listeners, who is actually, I would say is a friend of mine right now, is sitting in the stands with his phone like this. Just like, go ahead, do it. And I was pretty heavy at the time, right? And so I take off my shirt and click.
With your belly button out?
Dude, I look like an absolute
garbage
tire fire. It was just disgusting. It was all pasty and fat and gross.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
All right, it is Game of Games time. We welcome to the studio the great Jacob and Ronnie. Jacob, how you doing, man?
Hello. How are you?
We got a bunch of stuff to talk about after Game of Games. But first, it is Michael Thompson's game today. The theme is geography. We've got me, Pepe, Jacob and Ronnie, John Ireland, BC, and M. Everybody is in this game. Michael, take it away.
Pepe demanded the game be about geography, Jacob, so I had no choice. First question, buzz in. Geography riddle. Where in the world, no matter where you turn or where you go, you can only go in one direction from where you were?
Pepe.
The
North Pole.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, because, you would only be able to
go south.
All right,
Good,
Pepe is on the board.
Nice, Pepe.
Okay.
Reykjavik is the capital of which country? Iceland, Greenland, or Latvia?
BC.
Greenland.
Emily.
Iceland.
Mace.
Iceland.
I'm going Iceland. Pepe.
Iceland.
Jacob.
It's good to go last. Iceland.
It is Iceland.
All right, so who missed? Somebody missed it. Just Pepe.
BC.
Just Brian.
BC went
Or just
Greenland.
Brian. Okay.
Yeah.
Buzz in. Now spell Reykjavik.
Oh, geez, Mason.
Mace.
R-E-J. All right. Tried it. Gave it my best.
Reykjavik.
Okay, Michael. Ireland.
Yes.
R-E-Y. O. Anybody else want to try it?
Pepe.
Pepe.
R-E-Y-K-A.
Jacob, you want to give it a shot?
Yes. Reyj.
All right.
Wow.
And Brian, you want to give it a shot or no?
No, I don't.
Nope.
R-E-Y-K-J-A-V-I-K. Reykjavik.
Is the spelling bee?
I would have got all the way to the end, and I would have said it ended in C and blown it. All right. Brian is the only one eligible for Lucky Loser. Everybody has one except for Pepe, who has two.
Two countries share the most borders with other countries. Is it China, Russia, Germany, Switzerland, or Brazil, Colombia?
Emily.
The one that included Russia.
China, Russia.
Mace.
Germany, Switzerland, or Brazil, Colombia?
Germany, Switzerland.
I'm with Mason. Germany, Switzerland. Pepe.
I think it's Germany, Switzerland.
Jacob.
Germany, Switzerland.
BC.
China, Russia.
It is China, Russia.
Okay. So, no lucky loser today.
That's right.
Emily has tied Pepe. Everybody else has one.
How many countries does China and Russia share a border with? 10, 12, or 14?
Mace.
Pretending like I know. 12.
I'll go 10.
Like
Pepe.
I'm doing the math in my head.
12.
Jacob.
10.
Brian.
14.
Emily.
14.
Michael.
14.
14.
Okay, Emily got it. Brian got it. Anybody else? Okay, so M's got the lead with 3. Here we go.
Buzz in. This country's name sounds like a naughty name for a woman's derriere.
Mason.
Mace.
Batan.
Emily.
No, Emily.
Djibouti.
Djibouti.
Oh, I thought Batan was pretty
Hey,
good.
Emily's running away with this.
she is.
She's
Did I
got
tell you
4.
I hate geography?
Do you?
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
I should have missed the
Which
earlier
country has the longest border with its neighboring country? Canada, Russia, or Argentina? The longest border with its neighboring country. Canada, Russia, or Argentina?
Mace.
one. Argentina.
I am going to go Russia. Pepe.
Canada.
Jacob.
Russia.
Brian.
Argentina.
Emily.
Argentina.
It is Canada.
Somebody got it. You got it? Okay, Pepe's only one back now.
All right. You guys are terrible.
We are awful.
You all get to guess here.
Okay.
Of the 10 largest cities in the U.S., which one does not have a single skyscraper in its downtown? You all can guess.
We can all guess.
Yes.
Top 10 cities.
No choices?
Nope.
Of
Just
all
guess.
all the cities in
Of
the
all
US.
the top 10 cities,
No skyscraper.
largest. No skyscrapers downtown. Which city has no skyscraper of the top 10 largest cities?
John's really counting.
I
this
mean,
on his
John
hands.
and Michael have the advantage from
That's
going
not
to
true.
most
Been
of
all over
these
the
places.
place.
All right. We're all going to guess.
Yeah,
right?
we're all going to
Yes.
guess.
All right.
So somebody should come up with it.
We'll see.
I'm going to say Phoenix. Pepe.
I think it's Phoenix.
Jacob.
I'm going to follow you on that one. I have
Okay.
no clue.
Brian.
Vegas.
Emily.
I'll also tail John on Phoenix.
Mace.
I'm going to try Philly.
Michael.
It is Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix.
So I got it.
Good job, John.
Pepe got it. Jacob got it. Brian, you got it, right?
No, it's me.
Oh, so Emily's got 5.
Emily's
All right, so
running
here's the
away.
score. Emily 5, Pepe 4, Jacob 2, John 2, Brian 2, Mace 1.
The demilitarized zone separates what 2 countries? India, Pakistan, Egypt, Israel, or North, South Korea?
Pepe.
What was the first one?
India, Pakistan, Egypt, Israel, or North and South Korea?
I think it's India, Pakistan.
Jacob.
India, Pakistan.
Brian.
Korea.
M.
North and South Korea.
Mace.
North and South Korea.
I'm also going North and South Korea.
It is the Koreas.
Okay. Emily. Just kicking
Emily's
ass
just
and
rolling
taking
right
names.
now.
All right. Did anybody get that besides me, Brian, Emily, and Mace? No, you guys both missed it.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
As we know, we have 50 states. Canada doesn't have states. It has provinces. 10 of them. Who can name 4?
Mason.
Ireland.
All right, Mace. Name 4 of the 10 provinces.
Alberta. British.
Yes, British Columbia.
I need 4.
Yes, 2 more.
Okay, I'll say the big one in the middle.
Okay.
Can you, John?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
All right. So the ones you said were Alberta and British Columbia, right?
Name 2 more.
Okay. I will say, and these are provinces.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like our states, but provinces.
Pepe.
Okay, I'll say Windsor.
Yeah, Windsor
Pepe.
City.
Pepe.
Alberta, British Columbia, Ontario,
Yep, one more.
and Halifax.
That's in Nova Scotia.
Nope.
Oh, so it's Nova
All
Scotia.
right, anybody else want to try it or no?
That's it.
Okay.
No
All
clue.
right.
All right.
Give us the one.
Nova Scotia or Quebec or Saskatchewan, all those things. Now,
Yeah.
Pepe better know this one. We have 50 states in America. Mexico has how many states? 30, 31, or 32?
Jacob.
32.
BC.
32.
Emily.
32.
Mace.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to pile in on 32.
I will too. 32. And now Pepe.
Pepe.
30.
31.
Oh, nobody
You call yourself
got
a
it.
Mexican.
You're missing a
Nobody
state.
got
No, because it used to be 30.
Well,
That's
they
going to
added
be
one.
31.
You left a long time ago.
That's right.
They added
That's going to
one.
be 31. No, that's wrong.
Nuuk is the capital of what country? Greenland, Burma, or Bhutan?
Brian.
Greenland.
M.
Burma.
Mace.
Burma.
I'll go Burma. Pepe.
Burma.
Jacob.
Burma.
What is it, Brian? Michael?
Greenland.
Yeah.
Anybody get it?
Brian.
All right. Okay, let me do a score update here.
Good
Emily 6, Brian 4, Pepe 4, John 3, Jacob 2, Mace 2. 5 more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 5, Michael?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
True or false? The South Pacific Ocean. This is the true or false question. Everybody can answer. The South Pacific Ocean, with its 27 million square miles of water, is larger than all the land on Earth combined. True or false?
Brian.
True.
Emily.
True.
Mace.
Sounds true.
I'm going true. Pepe.
I think it's true.
Jacob.
True.
Michael.
It is true.
Okay, everybody got it. All right, 4 more left.
The
Go ahead,
longest flight of 18 hours is from where to where? New York to Sydney, New York to Beijing, or New York to Singapore? The longest flight. New York, Sydney, New York, Beijing, or New York, Singapore?
Emily.
Singapore.
Mace.
Now I have to make up ground, right? Or there's no point.
Yeah.
Right.
There are, including this, there are 4 left, and you're down by 4.
Correct.
So you can't pick what she picked.
Right. So not Singapore.
She said Singapore.
Who are the other two? I'm sorry, Michael.
The other two are New York, Beijing, New York, Sydney,
New York,
Singapore.
Sydney.
I also think it's New York, Sydney. Pepe.
I think it's Singapore.
Jacob.
I'm going to Beijing.
Brian.
Sydney.
It is Singapore.
Oh, so Emily may have locked this up.
Yeah, I think she put it.
Anybody
I got it.
Okay, so Pepe's in it with her. Emily has 8. Pepe has 6. Mace, you're
Oh
out.
my God, Emily, you're like who's that little cartoon character? Doris the Explorer.
Where in the
over
world
there.
is Carmen
Okay.
Sandiego?
There you go.
out. Jacob is out.
What a game.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
this was a
Emily, so here
wipeout.
it is. There are 3 left. Emily has 8. Pepe has 6, and Brian has 5. You have to go opposite of Emily. Go ahead, Michael.
While we have 4 time zones here in the lower 48, how many time zones does Russia have? 10, 11, or 12?
Emily.
10.
Pepe.
12.
Brian.
12.
Michael.
11.
Nobody
Oh,
got it.
nobody
All right,
got
that
it.
That knocks BC out. Pepe,
Okay.
you're the only one who can take her down.
All right, Pepe. We're
Pe-
all rooting
Emily
for
has
you.
8. Pepe has 6. You have to go opposite of Emily. Here we go.
What percentage of people live in the northern hemisphere above the equator? 70%, 80, or 90%?
70, 80, or 90 M.
70.
Pepe.
90.
Michael.
90%.
Whoa, Pepe's alive.
Pepe!
Emily 8, Pepe 7, last one. If you
he's
get this, you
coming.
force the tiebreaker. What is it, Michael?
The closest country to the U.S. separated by water is what? Russia, the Bahamas, or Cuba?
The closest country. Emily.
What are the
That's
3?
really
Russia,
hard.
the Bahamas, or Cuba? Closest country to the U.S.
Russia.
separated by water.
Russia.
She's going Russia. Okay, Pepe, you can go Bahamas or Cuba.
It's Russia, but I'm going to say Cuba.
It is Russia.
Oh, M.
Wow.
2 in a row for you,
I
right?
can see Russia from my house.
Right, a couple of miles away.
Oh, it's a shining
Oh,
moment.
wait, I blew my chance to get the extra
The double,
5K. We had
yeah.
another split.
All right, tiebreaker for fun of it.
All right, for the fun of it.
Earlier I said Canada has the world's longest border with the U.S., including the Alaska border. In miles, how long is the U.S.-Canadian border? In miles.
Okay, in miles. Okay.
I have a number.
I I have one. Everybody got a number?
Yeah.
All right, Brian, what'd you write?
20,000.
20,000. Em, what'd you write?
4,200.
Oh, you took my number.
I did.
Base.
4,201.
Okay. I wrote down 1,722 miles.
12.
Pepe?
12,000.
12K. Jacob?
5,000.
What is it, Michael?
5,526 miles.
Hey. Wow.
Nice.
Did you know, or was that just a shot in the dark?
Shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so there's a couple of things, Jacob, that you're here. We wanted to run by you. All right. Here's the first one. You go to a ton of sporting events.
Mm-hmm.
Mace found a tape of a woman. Was it an NBA game or a college
NBA game? It was Philly and Boston, and VJ Edgecombe is the one that did
so
it.
VJ Edgecombe dives into the stands and kicks a woman in the head, like hard.
Yes.
She is like, would that woman have legal recourse to sue? It was in Philly, right?
Yeah, in Philly.
To sue the Sixers.
No, it was in Boston.
Oh, it was in Boston. It was Philly, Boston, and Boston.
Sue the building, the Celtics. Would she have a case?
I believe so.
You do.
I do.
Don't you have to take a risk sitting in the front row?
Well, I mean,
It
it's
depends
not
if it says on the
assumption-
ticket or something.
You're not.
right?
First of all, you're not playing football. You're not assuming you're going to sit there and someone's going to kick you in the head. You're diving for a ball. You realize there's a human sitting over there. You're making a decision to let that ball go or to do that. That's not necessarily. I mean, there is some negligence that could be added to
Jacob's
that.
right. I think you might be able to get a settlement out of that. Okay, the other thing we wanted to bring up, you three guys, Mason and I weighed in on this yesterday. The Atlanta Hawks, in a couple of weeks, are doing a Magic City night. The Orlando Magic Town. Magic City is a very famous, probably most famous in the United States, strip club.
Gentlemen's club.
They have
for
great,
gentlemen.
they have great chicken wings. They're famous for the wings. It's very, very popular in
The
Atlanta.
birthplace of Lemon Pepper Lou.
Yeah, Lou Williams broke quarantine in the bubble to go to
there.
Magic
Yes,
City.
I
He
remember
claims to get the wings. Jamie Gertz, the actress, is married to Tony Ressler, the owner of the Hawks.
Yep.
Jamie is the one spearheading this. She did a documentary on Magic City a couple of years ago. They are now taking it to the next step, a Magic City night. It's going to be rated G, but they are honoring Magic City. Luke Cornett, who plays for the Spurs,
I saw that.
has written a plea to the NBA
Cancel
to
it.
cancel it.
And Al Horford's backed him up.
Al Horford's backed him up. Some other players have weighed in as well. Jacob, I'll start with you. Would you go thumbs up, or if they came to you and said, Jacob, should we cancel it or should we go on with it? What would you tell them to do?
Listen, I think this is a publicity stunt,
Right?
Mm-hmm.
and I think ultimately NBA is something where kids are very, that's your audience. A lot of kids are involved. They're watching that. I think in that sense, I would give it a thumbs down.
Okay.
Because I don't think that any kind of press is good press. I think you have kids. It's interesting because you talk about Atlanta Hawks, and I had a friend of mine who was actually at an event with some of the owners, and they specifically said, we look at the bottom line of not how much the people buy a ticket to come in. We look at the concession stands. They spend $10 on this, $12 on that. And literally to those words, we're not the Lakers.
Yeah, right.
We don't care about how much you win. We look at the bottom line. So to me, from what I have heard, this is a publicity stunt in order to fill the seats. And I think it's bad for kids because you have an audience of underage people that are now looking at this and saying, this is what's being condoned by the NBA, which is a huge brand. It's not just about the Hawks. It's about the whole NBA.
Okay, Pepe and Michael, yeah.
Yeah, Pepe, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs down, and it's the same reason. I told you that before. For the kids. I mean, the kids are going to the game, and they're going to see that? Come on.
All right, Michael, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Adam Silver needs to, step in and stop this. You don't want your team affiliated with strip clubs.
Okay. I completely disagree with all three of you.
Me too.
There is a stigma around sex workers in this country that shouldn't exist. If you want to make a living performing at Magic City, more power to you. And if they're going to keep it G-rated, if all they're going to do is promote the food and they're going to have, dancing and fun, as long as this thing stays rated G, I don't know why we should shame the sex workers.
Because the kids are going to ask the father, what is that?
G if it's celebrating a strip club. How can that be rated G?
Because there's not going to be any strip.
But still, They're celebrating a strip club.
Yeah, right. But they TI's coming out to perform.
Right. They're giving away lemon pepper wings.
They're giving away hoodies.
They're giving away hoodies that say Magic City.
And you said the hoodies are attractive, right?
Yeah, they look cool.
Would you condone Pornhub doing something with the Lakers?
It depends.
Yeah. No. You just said, what's the big deal?
Yeah, it depends.
What is the promotion you're proposing?
You're promoting Pornhub. Or some porn site. Is that okay?
It's Pornhub night.
Yeah.
But you're not showing porn.
No, you're not.
No, it's just celebrating the fact that a lot of guys go to Pornhub occasionally.
And then that girl that was
porn.
at the Miami game, they just highlight, hey, here's her. She works for us.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. You said there's a stigma about sex workers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether what we're disagreeing about is about the stigma about the sex workers. There should be, okay, they could decide to do that. But why do I, per se, as a fan of a game, have to be exposed to seeing that at a basketball game?
Okay, what are we exposing you to? What like you bring your boys to a lot of these games. Pretend they're younger. Like pretend this was 5-6 years ago.
I'll tell you.
They're younger now. They're all minors.
Well, they're all high school age now, right?
Real quick, you're listening to KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
What are you worried about them seeing?
Let's say my son doesn't know about Magic City.
Okay.
And now here they're advertising it.
Dad,
and he's saying, well,
Dad,
great.
what's Magic City?
What I would say is it is a dance club for adults.
Can we go, Dad, can we go to Magic City? I'd like to go. It sounds like there's a lot
is
of
that
magic.
like Disneyland?
Not until you're an adult.
Yeah, I've actually started coming around a little bit on this.
And
I
it's like,
disagree
hey, Dad,
with you.
Hey,
Now,
Dad.
let's all make a guess as to what will happen.
Oh, they're going to have it.
You think they're going to happen? Will they cancel it, Pepe?
I think they're going to cancel.
Jacob?
I think they'll cancel.
Michael?
Since the owner promoted it, they'll do it.
I think they'll do it too because
I do.
Jamie Gertz is the one behind it.
Right, and made a movie called Magic City, an American Fantasy.
So why wouldn't Adam Silver step in and say,
He might. Pepe might be right.
We don't need the NBA affiliate.
Pepe and Jacob both. They might be right. Adam Silver might come in and go,
How you explain to my grandkids that come to the game what is
Listen,
that?
John, I want us to make one point, okay? Right now, a 5-year-old kid can get on, social media, can get on Instagram,
Of course.
and can see things.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids at 4 or 5 were saying things that I'd be embarrassed to say at
I
25.
think parents all over the country are going through that.
But at the same time, I think trying to limit certain things and having some limits are still good for your kids. As a parent, I talk about that as a parent, right? If you're saying it's a bunch of guys going to a game and you're not going to allow any minors to show up there that night and this is just an adult night, it's a different conversation.
Right.
But that's not going to happen. And that's, I guess, why I'm a little uncomfortable.
I'll be interested to see how it turns out.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see because I think a lot of people have the opinion of Michael, Pepe, and Jacob.
By the way, that opinion is becoming more mainstream
well,
right now.
And the fact that an active NBA player asked him to cancel it is not nothing.
You got to have some standards, man, some higher standards than this.
Well, it depends how they execute it.
Depends what you think is high standard.
No, but if you want to go to a strip club, knock yourself out, male or female, because they're male strip clubs too. But the league shouldn't be affiliated.
I don't think it's going to do anything good for the game.
Okay, there you have it. We've got 2 yeses and 3 no's, and they're strong
wait
no's.
a minute, Pepe, let me ask you this.
Hang on, John. I think we got to go to break.
Do we?
Yeah.
Breaks.
Does anyone care?
Ask him the question. Ask him the question.
Would you get rid of the Laker girls?
Oh, that's
it's a totally different. No, it's different.
They're a dance team.
They're a dance team. Come on.
Let him answer the question.
You're acting like Michael. No, of course not. They're dancers.
Okay, they're scantily clad women dancing on the court. How is that different from what they're going to do at Magic City night? They're not going to be naked at the Hawks game.
No, but how are you going to explain to the kids that go to the game, Mike? You're acting like Michael. That's what I'm
Yeah, no, it is true. It's going to be a difficult conversation for a lot of parents that are there. What's Magic City, Dad? Well, it's a place you can't go there
so,
yet.
Pepe, what do you say when kids, or Jake, I will throw this one to you instead. What do you say when your kids say, what are all those girls dancing on the court?
There are cheerleaders.
They're the Laker girls.
So
every sporting event.
If the Magic City girls dress exactly like the Hawks dancers, does that change your mind?
But they are representing a strip club.
Yeah.
I think it's
the Laker girls are not.
Right.
Listen,
I'm just throwing it out
I'll
there.
say this really quick. Sorry, I'm just going to throw this in really quickly, okay?
Now we're all apologizing.
Because she's looking at me.
Yeah, she's glaring at you
When you
now.
go to a Laker game,
right,
and you walk out with your kids,
yep,
outside, there's all these trucks that are moving around, and they have advertisement of all of these places.
Strip
Okay.
clubs, yeah. What do you tell your kids?
It is, well, I try to get them out of there as quickly as possible.
Yeah, right.
But it's outside the game, right? You're not being
course,
forced
yeah.
to look at it. So I guess that's like, what I can compare it to.
All right, so Jacob, great seeing you. Great having you in here. Great conversation.
You too, guys.
Game of Games is presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA trusts after an accident. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk.
It's going to be a short one.
It's going to be a short one.
Yeah.
Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked him out of pure jealousy.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
So tip or no tip with your significant other having a celebrity hall pass?
Hell no. No tip. Absolutely not. If the question was ever brought up, that'd be the end of it. Hell no. But if you want to negotiate, if you need is it celebrity pass? If you have a celebrity hall pass that you need, okay, you can have it. But then I get two. How about that?
You get two? Like, not a one-for-one situation?
I don't want any, but if you want one, I get two. How about that?
Janet Jackson comes knocking.
That would be one. And the first time I passed Jay-Z at the Coliseum when he was at the game, I almost socked him out of pure jealousy.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey, it's May. Shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play just $5. That's right. Prize Picks now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks accepts most major payment methods, making deposits into your account quick and easy this sports season. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E, $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
DeMarco, when are we going to see somebody break 4-2 in the 40? Everybody's
You mean
doing-
a 4-1?
Yeah, like a 4-1 something.
Bo Jackson already
He did?
Bo
Did he run a
Jackson,
4-1?
Bo
Are you sure?
Jackson was a 4-1 guy. Not at the combine.
But that was handheld, though.
Handheld, but 4 guys had him at a 4-1. 4-1-9. Yeah, Bo Jackson already did it.
DeMarco, you came in here hot on the Magic City night at Atlanta.
I can't believe John was out about it. You don't want to advertise that. I mean, clearly. And you guys have never been inside Magic City.
No, I have
never.
not.
You have.
And what goes on in there?
Did
What
you
that
go in
place
there?
is
No
about?
idea.
Yeah, you don't want to advertise that. You don't want that's not family entertainment.
So why would Jamie Gertz, a woman, come up with who's one
Because
of the
she
owners?
produced a movie called Magic City: An American Legacy.
That makes sense.
That's why they want to do it, is because she produced that movie. And she's
To promote the film?
Yeah, she's
And I
the
haven't
wife
seen
of
the
owner.
movie. I don't know.
I haven't either. It's on Stars. I haven't seen it. but
Travis, you think it's
I
a
don't
good
think I
idea
have
to
stars.
affiliate with a strip club?
No.
That's it.
I don't think that it's something that they need to do. I think they could probably come up with something that's better. I'm not like morally offended that they are doing it. I could have the conversation with my kids if I had to do it.
What would
but
their conversation? Hey, Dad, what's Magic City?
It's where women go to take their clothes off and men pay to watch them.
Wow.
Dang. That's
I'm
I
6.
like that.
and they would be
like Jacob was saying, you'd be surprised what 6-year-olds have heard.
Yeah, and look, like it's like anything else. Turn into a scientist when everything else fails, right? Just say this, like turn into the clinician. Guys go in there and they spend money to watch women take their clothes off.
Now,
That's what goes on in there.
Now, I want the lemon pepper wings. Definitely.
Did you have the lemon
They're
pepper?
so
Are
good.
they worth?
Okay, so
they're better
DeMarco,
than they have to be. Trust me.
What if the promotion then, the Hawks promotion, is all about the lemon pepper wings, but clearly it says these wings available at Magic City? You got a problem with that?
Yeah. As soon as you say Magic City, it's out the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've not been to Magic
That
City.
place.
But I've never had the wings, but
well,
you
that
say
place,
they're worth trying.
When we went to Atlanta for the Super Bowl, they told us on the plane. They said Cheetah Club is off limits. It had just been raided by the FBI, and the
Is
only
this Magic City?
This is
Cheetah
the Cheetah
Club.
Club. This
Okay.
was the other one. So these places are cool to go. But
Boy, Cheetah Club must be pissed off that they got Magic City at the Hawks game, right?
Right.
Damn.
Is Cheetah Club still open?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ever? And I know you've done well. Did you ever like make it rain?
No.
In one of these clubs? No, never.
No, I was
With
more
change.
like I was more like Kirk, man. I can't believe these guys are spreading money like that. As soon as you're not looking, I'm putting some in my pocket.
There you go. Exactly. All right, so guys, sorry we shorted you on Super Crosstalk. But what do you got? What do you got coming up?
Club talk.
Yeah, it was strip club talk.
It was. We got some Dodgers. We got a lot of NFL stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going on. Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
The transition tag.
Yeah.
How about that?
Hey,
I had to read up
Kyler
on
Murray
that.
going to end up?
The Oakland A's.
We were talking about the two
That's
places.
what I said. The Oakland A's.
Minnesota or New York. Yeah.
You think he still got something left?
I told him. I know everybody's out on Kyler Murray. He's short. I don't
I'm
want
out on
5'8"
Kyler Murray,
quarterbacks.
100%.
But I am telling you, from a defensive perspective, he is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
a
he's healthy.
nightmare.
He's also a nightmare if he's the quarterback of
He's
your
a nightmare
football team.
teammate too, right?
You don't want him. All right, guys, have a great show. See you tomorrow. It's me and Momo tomorrow.